It is what it is. We're back.
We're so back. We're so back.
They're gonna listen about us waffling about our waffles, but it is what it is. We're back.
You can pause this game as well.
Yeah, just
I
so
want to do that.
That goes there.
I don't think Seraph is.
I'm here.
Okay, he's back.
Are we off the 4K?
Yeah, it should be.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I am heating up some food, so I'll probably have to eat between rounds. It's all good. It's all good. We make it work. This is the BCT.
Don't worry. Don't worry. As I was saying earlier, the scuffness is part of the.
Exactly. Part of the charm.
Exactly. So the last round, I don't think you guys could see it because the PowerPoint presentation. But we had a fairly normal exec on B, on full buy from Team Amsterdam. They just ran in, got some kills, got the post plant.
And look at Chris. He's the GOAT, and he's just playing a ghost, letting his teammates play the rifles, just activating his team, you know? Like, yeah. Of course, if it was me, and I was on his team, I would be like, no, take the Vandal, my guy. But the thing is, Chris, he's chilling. Like, he just wants everyone to feel good, you know? He's like, not only is he cracked, he's a bit of a chemist, you know what I mean? He's making sure the vibes are good for everybody. And look at that. Kiddos Turkin gets the entry on the raise, clean take of the site. And this is going to be tough now for A-Main Expansion, playing in with a 3v5 retake on their third round against a bonus.
And this is also A-Main's Expansion's full by the way. Nero is waking up.
Yeah, Nero gets 2. Anna goes down, and it's a 1v2. Chris in main. Nice kills from Jack coming in here. Chris stuck with that ghost, and now we're wishing he had a Vandal.
If only I had a Vandal.
Nonetheless. Oh, go ahead, Johnny.
See, guys, this is what you get when you're trying to be too greedy and you just play the ghost. Always nice to get like a little Spectre action, even a Stinger to win it, you know? But still a good bonus, got the plant down, 3 kills.
You're really happy with that round. If you're,
obviously.
Like, both teams come out of that round, you know, feeling pretty decent about themselves. I mean, I think now A-Main Expansion's money is, it's kind of wrecked. Like, we're seeing Anna stuck on a Sheriff, for example. Alright, let's see the setup. So we've got Cypher and KO playing on B, and then we're playing more heavily towards A.
Over there.
Looks like we're starting out working mid. Chris just kind of, I mean, you'd be terrified to peek market into Chris right now, you know, like when he's holding down this lane, like. And that means that they're just getting a lot of mid control. Nero taking fights in mid though, gets 2. Superb work from him.
Yeah, it's kind of curious that they're actually trying to actively fight that deadlock in tiles instead of just closing the door like most teams would. Just have that free space and fight on top of mid. But I'd say it's working pretty good so far for A-Main Expansion, but Beckett just pops off. Like, only Beckett knows what to do.
Beckett showing that, you know, he's not someone you should be sleeping on. He's definitely one, because he's seed 3. He's seed 3, right? Not even seed 2.
Yeah, he's seed 3.
Yeah, seed 2. He's got to be one of the more fearsome seed 3s, I would say. And he's showing why here, right?
Yeah. And he gets another 3k. Maybe he's trying to go for the ace. Little ace to start this map.
All right.
Jack gets
the info that Cypher's towards market, but Beckett just keeps holding it down, takes out Dom. Jackalus here in a 1v2. He's got Beckett on backside and Feywild towards market. Knows Fey's position. Actually, he'll know both positions. But it's just a tough retake. Yeah, he's running out of time and he opts to save.
Some little insight to a Chris-led team is definitely in the VC go for that ace, but don't troll too much.
I'll find you.
Nice exec. I believe Amsterdam Mayo is starting to realize that mid hold from the defense is a little bit weak. They keep abusing the tiles into market push, and they're facing little to no resistance besides when Nero can just slap their heads off, and nothing that a wee
this is my
smoke
spot.
can fix. So let's see what they'll cook.
And let's see as well if, as you say, right, they're going to try and close that market door. Okay, they're going really fast this time, and yeah, Keena's Turkin almost catches out Feywild trying to close the door. They're here early. Yep, gets the kill onto Feywild. Oh, sorry, onto Anna, and this is just looking rough for A main expansion right now.
Yeah, they definitely need to do something about that mid split.
Yeah, Azza just is getting crunched from all sides here. Doesn't even manage to get one. Chris just calmly entering onto site. And this is looking like another save, quite frankly. I mean, unless you can get an early pick here, you might just be wanting to keep these rifles through to the next round.
And as Seraph's microwave dings, the ding for the
Oh no!
ding for the end of the round just sticks, and this should definitely be a save by A main expansion. The lost rifle just now not worth it,
One enemy remaining.
because I believe, and our observer can show us the scoreboard in a second when the round shifts. A main's expansion's economy is anything but expanded right now, and Amsterdam looking pretty chill right now in the commanding lead. They're finding the gaps in their on the enemy's defense, and they're actually exploring it very, very well. Let's see if A main expansions can make some adjustments. We see the difference in the setups. Cypher going A this round,
This goes here.
maybe hoping for a nail push, which looks like Amsterdam is going for it. Pop the raise hold, gets nothing. We get our first rose of this event, I believe. And while Seraph still hasn't come back, we can see that the change in the setup with the whole Old Faithful
Spike
just stack
planted.
aside, and we'll see if they come to us. Is paying dividends for A main expansion right now. Dom
Last player
or Pheasant
standing.
at a nice flank, but Herhan catches the timing, kills him, and Amsterdam closes it out in what it was definitely more close of a eco round than it should have been, especially with the ults and the gun difference.
Still, this is shaping up to be like a pretty dominant half for them. I mean, one caveat I'll give is that I think Sunset right now, especially since it's a new map, people are still kind of learning how to play it. It feels quite attack-sided, I think, unless you've got a really structured defense.
This should do.
That said, when we've got a Cypher and a Deadlock for the defensive half for a Hamster Mayo, I mean, getting 5 rounds on attack, you already have to feel quite happy.
Again, this time they keep pushing that market space. Analyze at least managed to get one before
Spike
they're
planted.
overrun, but it's looking like they need to change up something, because this, if this continues, it's gonna be a fairly one-sided half. And maybe if they change up a little bit, maybe they can bring back a few rounds, make it competitive.
What would you be looking to do, Johnny, if you were trying to counter how they're playing?
I mean, they're definitely just splitting B every round. So, and I think Amsterdam has realized that they're playing weak side on B, because it's kind of what you have to do, because it's such a bad map to retake.
Last player standing.
I honestly don't think if they're doing the trip on the door to close, someone needs to play behind to try and get like a sneaky kill and go back. Maybe the Cypher. But this is looking just like a team diff so far.
I think what I'd be looking to do maybe is be more proactive on B main. Like try fight and take full control of B main, concede market, and just hold on to spawn and just like contain them onto the side, maybe something like that. So you can retake through main and CT rather than only having that CT control. But
And we get our first timeout.
Yeah,
I believe it's from.
this will be from Jack, surely, right?
Yeah, surely. They need to talk it out. Yes, exactly. A main expansion, taking a little breather, after losing 4 rounds in a row. Also, adding to what you said, Zero, they know that they're pushing into B and especially mid a lot, and I might be wrong, but they're not taking any space on A main, especially to
Yeah, I
counter
mean,
that mid push.
you could try crunch the tiles players, right?
Exactly, that icebox special where you just crunch everybody from B and A. Let's see what adjustments, sorry, A main expansions can actually do, because right now it's looking quite easy for Amsterdam to just take their B side.
And you've got to give some credit to Erhan here, Kines Turkin.
this is a
He
nice
has been just an absolute monster so far.
True.
Chris hasn't really even had to do too much. You know, he's just come in, traded out his teammates, helped secure space on the side. You know, it's been chill for him so far.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, Chris decides to use his ult straight away to get the free kill and just play the 4v5. And he gets Nero, which has been the one on A main expansion that has actually been having a good map. And he gets the fragger out of the round straight away, making it so much easier to just take A. And then we see a failed flash by Mano, but
And look at this.
point.
Hamster Mayo have full control. We're fighting for CT. And this deadlock wall, this barrier, is just making it so hard to take Link. It's heavily slowing down their retake. They're finally coming through. They've got control of both spaces.
One enemy
But there's a
remaining.
huge gun diff here, and yeah, Hamster Mayo just clean it up. One other thing I want to point out about that round too is, you know, we were talking about the adjustments that you could make on B main and everything, but Curse's just one step ahead. He knows, right? They're going to be adjusting towards the fact that we've been taking B for free around, so we're just going to send it A this time, and we're just going to instantly get a pick with my.
This goes here.
Just, you know, I mean, like, this is the kind of thing, right? You look at the scoreboard right now. Chris is 5-5. He's chilling.
That goes there.
But his impact goes far, far beyond that, right? Because you know, like, he has the experience, the game comes to him so naturally. He reads the game so beautifully, you know? He's just ahead of everything there. It was lovely to watch.
Again, this B take, after the eco runs, they keep doing it. It seems to be that the plan for this map for Amsterdam on attack was definitely abuse mid splits into B, and then on Nico's just rush A, because with the lower buy guns, it's just so much easier to do it.
We'll catch them.
Okay, Jack,
Spike down
make it
A.
competitive. Oh no, Dom, no.
And yeah,
That's-
you can't whiff like that against Chris. He's gonna reap your soul, you know? You're still alive. He does manage to catch Chris out,
Player standing.
but Beckett with the quick trade, and now we're into a 1v1 here.
It's the first round that it actually feels competitive, apart from pistol. Let's see what Beckett has cooked with his ult. Nice. Nice, Azo. Azo makes the good play of just waiting for the TP.
And yeah, Beckett not anticipating Azo coming in on the flank. Teleports into the open on Link and just gets absolutely caught out.
Yeah, I believe Azo was just outside of the range where you can see. That's why Beckett didn't cancel. But yeah, I'm an expansion back on the board. Maybe we're seeing a little comeback. The biggest difference I see in this round was the race from Amsterdam Mayo does the same thing. Gets one, gets traded. But I main expansion is actively fighting mid this time, not giving the space for free, and that was ultimately the game changer for that round.
And here we've seen an adjustment, right? Jack has moved himself over to help support Anna and Market. So he's got the Prowler. Can try and delay a little bit. They're still flooding in. So it's the same round what we've seen every time, basically. And Azo succeeds in fighting from main. So that's great as well. That's one of the things I wanted to see, right? This is that scenario.
Haven just gets two, he just opens the side, it's just too good.
So it's tough, right? You've got the map control for A main expansion. They've got main, they've got CT, but Hamster Mayo controlled market, and now they're getting to retake main as well. So this is going to be really rough. Okay, Azo does manage to pick up Mano. So the round is on for them. But yeah, here we're seeing the power of that deadlock util, just making it really, really hard to retake. Yeah, Chris is just all over it. Picks up Dom.
One enemy remaining.
And Erhan with some really crispy shots. That was lovely stuff. I mean, you know, there they are. Chris and Erhan just closing out the round for their team. And man, I gotta say, Johnny, Hamster Mayo are just looking unreal.
Like after that first map, where they were kind of looking a little bit slow, I think this is a statement game for them. Like, okay, we're here, we know we're better than you, and we're gonna show it. And Erhan is just dominating everything. 10 rounds in, he's already on 18 kills. Most of them were first bloods and first fights. He's always taking that first engagement. He's looking like a young Durkee out here right now. And again, this mid presence, at least breaking the dart, making sure that the defense has to vacate the sites, and Nero still gets one, but it's again, they're just going as 5. It's so hard to defend against it.
Because they mix it up, right? They do a split through spawn, which is a nice, you know, it's kind of a nice move against a stack.
Yeah.
If you anticipate a B stack, for example, splitting A in that way is kind of nice. And it's not even a split; it's just it's a kind of almost a donut.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, I think they've been looking into your strat book a little bit, just going for the donuts. I know you love a little mid split into one of the sites.
Shout out to Chris or whoever called that on Hamster Mayo. I mean, you know I'm gonna love one of those.
Hush.
Again, it's this deadlock wall on A lobby from the defender just makes
Bring
it
them down.
so hard to retake, because it basically just makes you flood into one side.
Come on, please.
And can Jack just save this Vandal?
Yeah, once again he's forced to save. Mano on the hunt. Gotta give a little shout out to Mano's util so far as well. Mano's just
Last
been putting in
round
some
in
nice
the
little
half.
shifts, some beautiful little flashes. You know, Dizzy at the start of the round, like Mano hasn't been afraid to use their utility to just get their team going, get everything kind of, you know, for want of a better word, everything's nicely lubricated. You know, it's all going smoothly, guys.
That goes there. This goes here. We will reveal their
I'm not going to say anything to that, Johnny.
No, I think you summed it up perfectly. It's you pair almost perfect util usage to your duelist, which is just fragging everybody and basically not missing a shot. It's the recipe for a quick and swift little win. And again, last round of the attack, and Amsterdam Mayo just looking way too dominant. Like they're on a different league.
Right? We've got a 3v3, but we're really late to get to CT. They've got CT control already. He's fragging out. He gets all 3. Beautiful shots from Beckett, and he was looking crisp there. He's looking. I mean, Beckett looks like he came to play as well.
Switching
Also, I like that aggression that they did there, because they know they have the deadlock wall to
Exactly.
basically
They've got Marcus
securing.
locked out. Yeah.
Like you fight there, I believe if Beckett, even if he gets one and gets traded, Chris just goes back,
This is
and he can just secure the round by playing his ult. At that time, there's
he's
no.
got so much time.
Yeah, exactly.
And look, Chris, a second ago he was 5 and 5.
there.
Now he's 12 and 6, along with Beckett.
Yeah,
Really
Chris
nice.
in a matter of 3-4 rounds gets 5-6 kills. Oh,
And
he doesn't even have to be fragging out. He's just getting his impact kills. He gets the
Exactly.
trades
Trading.
and making sure that his team is shining. I also like the. This is one of the common mistakes that deadlock players do in ranked by throwing the wall instantly. He saves up this wall, and he can use it for retake to make it easy, a little bit easier to defend.
All right, so we are breaking the trips effectively here. Everyone's just coming out of B main from A main expansion, so it's kind of a different strategy, right? We're not seeing the splits here. It's just main control. No control of market,
Last player standing.
and so they just have to brawl backside.
Spike down B.
And yeah, you're just seeing 2 different theories of the map here from these 2 teams, right? Hamster Mayo clearly recognizing market as being this key battleground. In A main expansion, well, we're in a 1v2. Everyone's low, but Anna's only 1 HP, and she doesn't have the spike down.
They're playing the
high-low.
high-low. It's impossible
Really
to
nice.
beat that. It's looking like a
Vær forsiktig.
quick win
The
for
battlefield
Amsterdam,
changes with
honestly.
every play.
They're just on a different category right now. Their execs were super good.
Listening.
The defense so far looks poised to take another round, and I believe Amen Expansion is playing for the OT. They're not forcing, even with a plant.
Yes.
So now it's just an uphill battle. Are we going to force? It looks like we're playing for overtime here. Oh no, we've
No,
got
no,
some stingers.
they're forced,
They've
they're
bought
forced.
up. They've bought up.
Okay.
All right, so this
I
is...
like it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to sting it to win it, you know? So, trying to fight A-Main.
Spike down.
Gerhard
But
is
A.
holding
again,
down.
it's just he's
Yeah.
not missing. It's just too good.
There wasn't really any utility to get him off the angle. And
then
now
it's
just
still
Chris
local, it's-
closes the door with that barrier. I mean, what do
But
you do?
the thing is, you kind of missed the wall. They can't go out, and I believe Chris notices
he's
that.
aware. He's aware, but they aren't, and so...
Yeah, they just go back and the triple ult from top mid.
And I mean, you know, right? If you walk up behind that wall, you know who's waiting for you.
Yeah,
And now Chris has walked out. Yeah,
One enemy remaining.
Dom here.
Spike down.
I gotta say,
Attacker
this
spawn.
is.
I have retrieved the
I
spike.
kind of expected Amsterdam to win, especially after losing the first map, playing with that sense of urgency.
Nice shot from Anna.
But I gotta say, I kind of was hoping that this map would be a little bit closer, and wasn't expecting a 12-2 so far. But props to Amsterdam
Match point.
Amsterdam for finding the gaps in that defense and making swift work of Amen Expansion.
All right, Jack giving us another timeout here. Let's see what he can come up with. This is it. Backs against the wall. 12-2 down. Do you think he's giving the speech, Johnny? Is he saying, okay, guys, if we're good, it's time to prove it now. 12-2.
If I'm Jack right now, I just get the Braveheart speech on like mags and let everybody listen. I get the vibes up. And if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. There's more games to play. The group stage isn't defined by just one loss. Yes, they got rolled, but I believe they have the capabilities. Try to get a few rounds, get that mental back. Because if you're
Just go
losing
round by
12-2,
round.
if you're losing 12-2, your mental is a little bit.
I like what Mini said in the Champs finals at Lock-In, right? When they're down 11-3. Mini's timeout, he's like,
Yes, this should do.
it's been a good scrim, guys. I just want you to, do a few little. There's a few little things we need to do. He's like, he talks to them like it's a scrim, just to like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep the comms
I
up.
loved, for me, that was low key, like genius from him. I loved that so much. Like, because when you think about it, right? Like, you're playing the same game you're playing, whether it's in the Lock-In, grand final, Champs grand final, or BCT or ranked or whatever. It's the same game. You know what I mean? There's nothing different about it.
There.
Yeah, and
There.
they just gotta keep those comms up. Make sure everybody's still. Again, if you lose, you lose.
Here we go. This is more like it.
Yeah.
We're going in as a pack. They managed to trade out, take out Gerhard. But Beckett, once again, Jack has traded both times
One
here.
enemy
But
remaining.
Chris
Chris
swings through
with
the
Spike down.
smoke.
A.
Absolute dagger. But he does get a little greedy, and he gives Jack a shot here. Is Mano going to try and flash through the smoke? How are we playing this?
But Jack doesn't have the bomb. He can't really
Yeah, Jack does not have the spike.
alert too much.
But he's got time. He's got 50 seconds to play with here. So
And he's going for the late flank,
Yeah, he's going for the wrap.
and they're not aware.
All right, here
He
we
has
go.
a chance.
Moment of truth.
If he doesn't whiff. But that Spectre.
Yeah, he's just taking so much damage now. He can't wide swing.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice try.
well played.
Defenders win.
Well, it seems that the OG demons prevail for now.
Yeah, that was short and sweet.
And I think after we may have given them a little bit too much fuel with the tag delays, and they were like, we're just gonna speedrun this. you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I believe this. We don't have much more to say.
Not
It
much
was
to say, really, Johnny.
I mean,
Yeah.
they run through them on attack.
That was a bloodbath. Is there? I guess the question is: there another? Is there another round of matches tonight, or is that for the evening?
No, we have. I believe there's 3 more matches. I'm gonna take my break for. I think we're gonna take a timeout right now, like 10 minutes to change the lobbies, get the new players, do the veto, and unfortunately I will take my break. But I'll keep you guys guessing who the replacement will be to cast with Zero.
All right. Okay, so I'm sticking around. Sounds good.
Yeah. And yeah, Waffle, you can. I think you can take out the sound of desktop for a second.
All right, welcome back, folks. And today I'm joined by Deltas now for
Yippee.
our penultimate game of the evening, I believe. Are you excited for this one, Deltas?
I am. As you can, like, these two teams, they're good teams as well. But the most important thing is that when I sit down and play Valorant, I play with Ammo and I play with Jeffrey. They're my trio, so this is going to be interesting seeing them go head to head.
We've got the battle. Former teammates on SMD. Don't ask what that stands for, folks. It's a bad idea. But this is going to be a battle for the ages. Now, the fortunes of these two teams, have been a little different. Sage Wall A have looked dominant, putting up, and their win over Hamster Mayo looks even more impressive after Hamster Mayo just clapped the living daylights out of A main expansion. Meanwhile, Silly Gaming have had two hard-fought defeats so far.
Yeah, one in OT and then one that was 13-10.
Yeah, so it's been really close, really rough for them.
Select your agent.
But don't count them out yet, right? They've been competitive in both of their games, and neither team has played Bind yet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
No, so it's Sage Wall expansion. Sorry, Silly Gaming have played Ascent and Lotus. Is that right? Yeah, and I think Sage Wall I have played Lotus twice.
Yeah. What do we think about these comps as well, Sarah? Because they're quite interesting seeing the Gecko coming out on the defense.
Yeah, so I think Gecko is the new hotness on Bind. It can do a lot of the things Sky does, but it just gives you a little bit more now. I mean, the one thing you give up though, right, is the lack of a true entry by proxy. You don't have a dog or a Sova drone, right? So you kind of need to use your dizzies and use your
wingmans and sort of
your wingman, exactly. So, but on the other hand, you get a really strong molly. You can constantly reuse the dizzy. It's really good on B long. Like you can just throw the flash straight up on B long. So that's pretty spicy as well.
And they're pretty standard apart from them. I guess the only thing I'd like to see on the attackers is the fade that they've got on their defense. I think it sort of gives you a little bit of an advantage, sort of seeing where they are. I guess the fade sort of also helps with the Gecko, because you sort of use the fade dogs instead of having to rely on the Sky.
Yep. I mean, I will say that the thing I actually like the least about these comps is the Weekend. Oh, sorry, I mean Saruhiko playing Jet instead of Raze. I think Jet has always been worse than Raze on this map, and Jet's been nerfed brutally, losing that second updraft. So she's even worse now than she was versus the Raze, right?
Yeah,
the Raze can
like
actually
the
get vertical
nade
twice.
sort of helps as well.
The nade's unreal. The boombot is very strong for clearing hookah.
Yeah.
So I'm quite shocked that that Saruhiko is opting to play the Jet. So I definitely give the comp edge to Sage Wall A for sure. I mean, the Sky is a little old school, but you have to remember that Stans is a Sky one trick. So it makes sense for, I imagine Stans would give you a better performance on Sky than just picking up Gecko for the
when
first
you've got
time.
someone so confident on one character, you better stick with it rather than forcing them to play something else and sort of make them a bit more unreliable.
And Sky is still good on the map. Like, she doesn't give you as much volume of info, but the info you get, especially with the dog specifically, is a little better. So it's kind of a trade-off. A lot's going to depend on how well Kaylee plays this Gecko. Like, is Kaylee using the Gecko properly, right? What you want to see is taking up positions like elbow or kind of cubby outside belong, where you can just throw the dizzy straight up, and it just comes down to you, and you can just pick it up, throw it again, and just
constantly recycle that util.
So that's something to keep an eye out for.
Well, this is looking like quite an interesting pistol round coming out, because we've got all the 5 players from attack, which is, I believe, what's that? Sage Wall A? Yeah, Sage Wall A coming out, and they've stacked 3 here on defense.
And look, there we go. That's
There
definitely
you
the
go,
type of flash we were talking about. So we get the info. They're working short.
And you get that 30-second cooldown.
No, it's 10 seconds. It's really short.
There you go. Dog goes
but we're
into
tagged up, and Abby Dabby, stunned as well,
by
though.
the Sky Dog, but Reaction gets the kill on flow. Walled off with the plant.
Spike
And just a
planted.
Stella gets the
classic
plant
Sage
down.
wall. And I really like the reactions just sticking to the Sage. It's an agent where, you know, it seems like it's sort of a basic agent, but for a skilled player, I think it's an agent where you can really dominate, you know?
I was about to say I don't like this play from Sage Wall A, but because they're all concentrated in that lamps area, but apparently it just plays off them.
Yeah, they
It
just
works out really
trade
nicely.
out. Yep.
The one thing I would say about that round is I'd prefer the ammo lurk through showers to be a bit slower, because as we saw, he just got cleared out instantly and just absolutely like destroyed, just one tap to the head.
Yeah. So ammo trolling count 1, would you say, Deltas?
Yeah, I would.
Alright.
I'd prefer the lurk to just maybe sit back towards the entry of showers near the exit of TP, and then sort of wait for them to push the spike, and then you sort of lurk out. It's a play that I enjoy doing quite a lot, but you know.
Let's see how ammo gets on for the rest of the game.
Now we got the full rush B long.
Yeah, big push on V-Long, but it looks like
Spike
Sage
out
Wall
of
A are ready for it. They traded out.
I mean, it's good eco for getting 2 kills.
Yeah,
on some bulldogs.
You're pretty happy with 2 kills, and if you can get a third, you're really happy. So let's see if Fish can actually cook up something
If
else.
Fish can get this backstab on the plant,
and gets a bulldog as well. I mean, even just should win this fight against Zendela. No, Zendela
Okay.
manages to hold strong here. All right.
Fish obviously hasn't been practicing in that deathmatch as much as he should have been.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen Fish playing much aside from BCT scrims, so I feel
That
like,
goes there.
you know, there was a time where Fish was just flying up the immortal ranks.
Oh, this is a
And I
nice
don't know if
Yeah.
he's quite in the sort of terrifying, and of course, Fish has been heavily nerfed as well, right? Remember, the Judge is nowhere near as effective a weapon as it used to be.
No longer be able to be that Dazzlenearth player. Although they are coming off the back of a break, so it could just be sort of having that little break, sort of a disengage to sort of relax, and then you're slowly getting back into it.
Yep.
Just might take them a couple rounds just to sort of.
Absolutely. So you know, we got to see what's going to happen. The game.
Oh,
is
sorry,
young.
that was Sage Relay and my mistake.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. So once again, we're just kind of probing A. We're trying to split. We've got showers for free here for
Interested
Sage
to see
Wall
if
A.
they take this all as well. Get these ults going. I feel like that's an important part of the game now. Is constantly just getting your orbs, getting your ult up again.
Yep. And a big first pick for Flo, or Floaty picking up stands.
That drops the bulldog actually.
And you're seeing Kaylee continuing to just look for information on A short, which is very nice. Flo gets 2 here, going huge, picking up Abby Dabby, and so now Sage Wall A is quickly rotated over towards B. Let's see what Ammo
I
can
like
do.
this lurk from Ammo. Or
Yeah.
Jeffrey seen his Yeah.
Oh, but Ammo on
gets the
Jeffrey
one.
Violence confirmed.
Ammo's not holding back on this. I was messaging before this game. He's ready to go, and he gets 2 from
Yeah,
it.
he's
30
good.
seconds
Yeah,
left.
no, that's a good play. I feel like if Jeffrey got the kill there, it would be a very
Spike
different
planted.
round. Just jumping out of sight.
And remember, Jeffrey saw
I know
Ammo's gun
exactly
barrel,
where
so
you are.
he had the advantage in that engagement, in theory. But Ammo manages to just kind of swing before Jeffrey can reset himself.
And he gets third on the fish just flying out of Yuka.
Yep,
It's
absolutely.
going to be
So,
difficult now for the retake.
very strong round from Ammo. He's got the cam for CT.
They are playing against 2 pistols, but oh no, I suppose they got 2 phantoms. Ammo's going for the ego.
All
They're
right.
going for
Enemy
it.
remaining.
Reaction gets the kill. It should be
Yeah,
well
and that should be
secured
pretty
now.
safe. I mean, Reaction even has a res if they need it, which they won't. Flow's too low to really defend this. And Flow killed in spawn as well. Doesn't even get to save the gun.
It's an interesting first 3 rounds, especially just that play. I think that play on Jeffrey just really sort of lost them that round. I feel like if Jeffrey got the kill there, it would be very different, because they still have that constant pressure from Elbow.
Yeah, I mean, that kill was the round. I do agree with you.
I feel like if Ammo to just get that kill, get the Phantom, and then just run into spawn and get another kill, just really sort of basically solidify the round.
You do need it.
Spike down
Wow,
A.
huge shot from Fish.
This is sort of one of the turning points that helps sort of give you a bit of momentum going into them, but this Res sort of counteracts that.
And for all that Fish is kind of stereotyped and typecast as this like annoying judge player, you know, you can't underrate his skill. This guy knows how to click ahead if he wants to, you know?
Yeah.
He's got much better aim than, you know, I'll be frank, most players on the server. It's just a question of how much he wants to actually use it. And when he's feeling it, he's as scary as anybody.
I actually really like that camp from Ammo earlier. He sort of looking at that push from bar, saw it, and then if you saw on the minimap, they had 4 players rush it, but unfortunately Flo managed to get back, and now Flo's got 2 of the kills.
Yeah, Flo looking really clean here on backside B.
So this should be the first round for Silly Gaming.
Vendella managing to dodge some bullets behind the get right box.
Silly Gaming are just going to be sitting back here
30
waiting for that
seconds
plant
left.
to come out and then just play a 3v1.
See if
Secure their
Vendella
first
can
round
make
on the
anything
board and
happen here.
hopefully swing the advantage in there.
Flo picks her up.
Flo's just big round from Flo there.
I'm seeing a lot of love for Ammo in the chat. Love to see that.
Yeah.
Who are we cheering for in the chat, guys? I want to see where our allegiances lie. Who do we have winning this game? Also interesting that we have Jeffrey and Ammo both on the Cypher as well, so it's a direct head-to-head.
It's literally a 1v1. This could be Cypher diff. But it's also very interesting because they are 2 very big personalities on the Boast Squad server as well. I feel like most of the people who are online tend to know who Jeffrey or Ammo is.
Well, Kaylee's flash goes a little it's a little arced and tricky to pick up.
That's really
Manages
good
to
support play
recover
from
it.
Fish though.
Yeah, Fish making sure...
Throwing that smoke down just to make sure that Kaylee's safe.
Scout destroyed. Hawk out.
I feel like that dog didn't really have much of an impact on the play because you sort of knew that there was going to be one there anyway. Sort of saw that smoke come out. Stands pushing in, that's good.
It does kind of still give you something to follow
Yeah.
as you kind of...
Be no more.
I feel like it might have been better actually rooting through site. I don't know. But I guess the
Depends where you want to go, I suppose, as your team. But
I guess whoever's on the Rays, I'm not sure who that is, but just them jumping in behind the dog sort of helps give it. But unfortunately, it just got absolutely killed out the
One
air.
enemy remaining.
yeah, because you still have to shoot the dog, right? And so that lowers your cost.
Yeah.
Light planted.
See, look, this is what I meant. Like Ammo's now because he slowed that lurk down a little bit. He managed to get that kill back sight on triple, and that's sort of the thing you're sort of looking at for this cipher.
Yeah, Ammo just in the flow state right now, just
And I
slowly warming into the game, and Jeffrey's got it all to do here.
I did say, as I was meant to be casting with Jenny and Johnny, or Johnny, one of the 2, I did say that I'd make fun of Jeffrey. So I'll just do it now. I'll say his rotates are about as quick as his hard drive. I feel like I have to bully Jeffrey. But
I mean, that's the kind of banner I appreciate. You kept it clean, but spicy. It's a good little joke. If you've ever been in a stack with Jeffrey and you had to wait a good 5 minutes to get into the game.
I think it's a bit longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, sorry guys, I just need to restart my game." Takes about half an hour. I feel like you could have probably queued a comp game and finished it before he actually starts up again.
Something that caught my attention. You said Jenny was meant to be casting this game. So where the hell is Jenny? Why is she not here?
I got a message from her this morning saying last night told her she got booked into work, so she can't actually enjoy the BCT Valorant.
Unfortunate.
Which is really unfortunate, yeah. Fish saving the eco, bringing out that ult. Like it's just going to be a big flood on site now with all the ult.
Abby sent it backside, but Flo just
big kills by Flo, big kills. I feel like Fish should just push out. This is the right clip, gets picked off.
Last player
Got
standing.
Flo there to trade.
Can we see a Flo ace? We see Ammo just pushing up long to get the spike.
I've seen Ammo win more improbable rounds than this in my stack, so let's, it's not over yet.
Yeah, no.
Now Spike is down on site, so he's, it's a tricky situation. He's lost most of his shield.
It is a 3v1. I'm not going to count Ammo out because we know what he can do.
Alright, picks up.
Gets one. But now they know he's long, so Flo on top gets the ace. That was
Really
a
nice
very
round
clean
from
ace
Flo.
as well. Very quick, clean and clinical. I feel like the kill on Abby Dabby jumping out from Octagon with the ult was really key in that round.
For the chat, the teams we have playing in this game are Sage Wall A, which is the team with Reaction, Ammos, and Della Stans and Abu Dhabi. Up against Silly Gaming, which is Flo, Saruhiko, Jeffrey. Wait, who's this?
This is a nice spot.
The Unknown Brimstone. I can't remember.
I believe that's Emmy.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Emmy. Yeah.
I believe that was the Emmy. Just don't know why she doesn't have a name, but I suppose it's all right. So this looks like it's just going to be a slow, sort of pulling the util out from the defense, and then sort of trying to run it in on A. Our dogs really helped them clear out that hookah, but then I was about to say I thought Jeffrey would be just walking in there, sort of trying to get them off guard. That's good lamps control from Sage Wall A.
Yeah, they've got sage wall down. They're planning.
That's quite a
Nothing to deny the plant here.
it's quite a clean sort of quick take.
My ult's ready.
They drop bomb to Zindela. Zindela gets the ult, so I believe I think Zindela's sort of. Oh, I haven't seen that trip before. That's interesting. Stan's
One enemy remaining.
Stan's got tagged by Brute G's. Don't really know what happened in that round, but I guess it's sort of
Yeah, strong retake and Flo
really strong retake. Yeah,
like Floaty is really coming to play today.
I think bouncing off the back of those two losses, those tight losses, they want to make a statement by beating the 2-0 team.
Yeah, and I mean, from what I've seen, Sage Wall have looked like potentially the best team at the event so far of the teams we've seen. So like the fact that Silly Gaming are just out here like going toe to toe with them is pretty impressive, you know.
I feel like none of these rounds have really been. There's only been a couple of these rounds that have been really dominantly one-sided as well. So
yeah, it's all
to
been
see
close.
these close rounds is actually
3v2s,
a sign we've got a game going on.
All right, so Fish getting a little bit of early info from B main, but it looks like pretty much the whole team of Sage Wall are outside B long. Fish manages to spot out a little info here. We've got the cam, so we know there's going to be a B hit coming in. That said, Reaction is quietly just Sage lurking on A. Presumably here's that rotation, and I wonder if they're going to call him over.
Ooh.
Meanwhile,
Kaylee has to push down short. So
Yeah.
is this going to be a weird sort of
oh,
one for the
But
other?
look, Kaylee's holding her
Kaylee
position. I think she saw Reaction there.
Yeah, Kaylee's commed it. Emmy's sort of going CT. So they know. Yeah.
But we don't know. Are you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Emmy's commed it to CT. There you go.
Well
There's
played.
the kill.
Well played by Kaylee. Like good trigger discipline from Kaylee. Like not taking that fight.
And is that a kill through the smoke by Fish on B long as well?
Yep. Yeah, it was. So another really just nice round coming out of
30 seconds
Silly
left.
Gaming. Abu Dhabi takes the fight, which he has to do, wins it, but Kaylee trades.
Strike down A.
Then you can
One
see
enemy
Abu Dhabi
remaining.
triple, yeah, gets killed by Floaty. And Fish just running out to try bait for Flo, and yeah. I was going to say, it's really good showing from Flo and Silly Gaming, coming back nice and strong after the OT loss. It'll be interesting to see what Sage Wall can return with now, since they've got a bye. It'll be interesting to see what plays they make this round. It looks like it's going to be a similar play to last round, with 4 going towards B and then the Sage lurking up. But I believe Jeffrey's going to place this trip, sort of remove this lurk. Oh, and the trip gets destroyed.
Yeah,
so
Reaction breaks the trip right away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure about that trip on the spike. Like, it looks like the Sage Wall will be up before you can really shoot the planter. So I'm not sure what that trip is going to achieve. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe there's something Jeffrey knows that I don't.
Well, that trip did seem to sort of keep Flo here, but I guess Flo.
Look
Flo
at that.
Sort of,
Fish is
they seem
back.
to be rotates.
Grenade!
Just heating up.
Nice ult exploded. And he managed to get Abu Dhabi. Emmy roast stands.
I really like that ult from Emmy because it sort of helps them rush out. But if they rush out, they get caught by the brimstone ult.
It's an absolute backyard barbecue
Keeps
out
them
here
off.
on the B sides.
Zendella still has this ult from about round 5. I
Yeah,
think.
and it means that even though this is a 2v4, if they can win this fight on Flo from the TP,
Last player standing.
no, great shot from Flo. Yeah, so Zendella made I mean, it's tough, but, you know, in this game, you want to be the person swinging. And she just delayed her peak a little too long, and so by the time she was moving, you know, her crosshair is offset. Floaties, he's already swinging out, and he's got his crosshair in the right spot, and so she just gets bombed.
Fish is definitely waking up and shooting back now, which is
Yep.
really nice to see.
Absolutely, he's really woken up. Really woken up. And I mean, 5-4 on your defense half on bind with this comp that, you know, I was criticizing. I mean, you gotta say they're making it work.
I mean, it's a pretty. I feel like this comp is more defense heavy, but if we look at the scoreboard there, Flo on 19 kills
Yeah,
already.
Flo is just looking like the best player on the server, which is, I mean, impressive given how strong reaction has
Spike
been so
down.
far.
I like that push from Fish here.
Lovely from Fish.
He knows it's the eco. You go for those kills. Go
Yeah,
for the quick
Get
kills.
those
Sort of
ecos, King.
try and remove any momentum that they're sort of going into the round with. Any plans that they want to do with their ecos.
Oh, Floaty, a lucky escape from reaction sheriff here.
Still gets the dink on reaction through the box and
Enemy
those pushed
down.
out. Yeah, finishes him off. He did get caught off by Abby Dabby's nade though there.
We'll catch them.
Man, I gotta get Floaty in my rag stacks more often.
Fish going for the meat play with the shorty. You love to see
Spike
it.
down A.
Ammo does take him off with the sheriff though.
I think, from what I've seen so
I
far,
know
Floaty is going to be my
exactly
number. I mean, I believe he's, you know, he's been in the stack once or twice, but I gotta get him more often.
It's a dog
Alright.
chasing. Ammo. He's gonna jump down.
Cage triggered.
Jumped over Jeffrey's trips though, fortunately.
So Ammo catches Jeffrey in his cam, caught
That's
in
not
4K.
where you want to do your cam.
Spike
That's
planted.
not where you want to do your
Player
cam.
standing.
And Abby
But
Dabby
Flo,
healing support.
I wouldn't count Flo out for
One
getting
enemy
these kills here.
remaining.
3 out of 5.
Go
Oh,
back.
1v1 between Kaylee and Ammo.
I mean, great shot onto Flo from Ammo, and this is a big round. Just when its team needed him most, Ammo stepping up, stepping in.
I get that Dizzy really does help Kaylee sort of gauge where he is. Now you can stick the.
Yeah, and she's got the wingman, but Ammo's looks like.
Ooh, Ammo's
He's-
doing that slow lurk.
Yeah, Ammo manages to swing wide, gets the angle, and that's a glorious
That's a
clutch
beautiful
from him.
round from Ammo. You love to see those sort of rounds you can get from Ammo.
20-game losing streak, no big deal.
I feel like in that round there, Jeffrey really sort of let the round go. I feel like camming middle of backside isn't what you want to do in that sort of situation where you know that the players jump down. I feel like if you want to check your cam, check it in CT. Oh, as you say, we see Fish coming out with the judge now. Judge and knives.
That's a great early dog. Anticipating him pushing again. Probably getting a little greedy doing that one time too often.
But I don't think they'll be expecting this judge here because they haven't seen the.
And their dog
Judge
has been
or a
used up
Bucky
as well,
before.
right? So it's going to be tough to clear him from this position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can really go big if he, you know, if they do commit on air. And it looks like they're going to. Sky Flash comes in. He's still not cleared. He's not checked. They don't know he's there.
I've got your trail.
Oh, but the Sky
Ult.
just absolutely clears him out. Bit of a whiff from
Kay-
Kaylee.
You
Manages
still
to get
gets one.
Kill my allies.
Oh, res back up
Last
by
player
reactions.
standing.
And once more, it's Ammo who's just come to play.
Jeffrey on his signature slow rotate.
Yeah, Jeffrey is slow while Ammo is collecting souls.
You see Ammo here just going for the eco, the easy kill on Jeffrey.
It is.
Ooh, nice shot out there from Jeffrey. You don't see that often, but
Yeah, so I believe it's 1-1. No, it's
Last round
2-1
before
in
the
Ammo
finish.
and Jeffrey
Last
duels right
chance
now,
to
if
use
you're
our
keeping
stuff.
track, I believe.
I haven't been keeping count. But
I
you know,
think it's
believe.
2-1 in Ammo's favor, but I could be wrong.
But yeah, no, I'm enjoying this game. I don't know about you, but this is
Oh,
getting become
yeah.
really, really close, and I
I mean-
enjoy these close games.
I won't lie. Coming into this game, I was a little bit worried for silly gaming, but they've proven you don't count them out.
It'd be great to see them win this one as well. Sort of prove those that everyone, but Fish just jumping out. Didn't see
Abby
Abby.
just wide swinging, like wider than a street in Paris.
I feel like that's one of the main angles you should clearly off, because I feel like everyone always goes out towards the edge. I don't know, sort of. But now they know that just instantly rotating to A, going for that plant on triple. Sage will move backside.
Creeping up on backside B. Let's see what kind of a retake we're gonna get.
We have the Kaylee's ult
Strong ult
onto
from
Sage.
Kaylee, but Abby Dabby holds the line. Flo manages to trade.
So you got the ult coming out from Flo now.
Yeah, lots of ults invested in this round. A little bit of a wild shot, but Emmy's there to clean things up. Reaction picks up one.
Reaction getting out here is a that play from Ammo just to sort of keep Reaction alive really helped win that
Ammo
round.
was huge again. And despite putting up a strong half, you've got to say that Sage Wall A managed to just pull it out those last couple of rounds, and they just looked a little stronger in the clutch. They were really hitting some shots and making some strong plays.
It was that sort of little four long win streak that Silly Gaming had, that you sort of started to believe in them a little bit and sort of go, you know what, maybe they could turn it into 5 or 6 rounds in a row. But obviously, that round from Ammo where he got that 4K clutch sort of really flipped the momentum into Sage Wall A's hands.
Yeah, and now I think a lot's going to come down to this attack, and especially, can Fish just crack these sites open? It's going to be tougher doing so on Jet. Dashes lamps right away. I mean, nobody's going to want to play lamps against his shorty and funny. All right,
I feel like this is the Gecko you like here. It means you can do 4 to rush site. And
here we've got a weird situation. Look at all the people flooding out of showers for Sage Wall A.
Kaylee gets one.
Yeah, it's a nice crossfire from
Emmy
Kaylee
manages to get one, but Molly's off.
Yeah, the Molly kind of missed there, unfortunately.
Yeah. I feel like the Molly there sort of really helps slow them down. Ammo might go for the spam here.
The position's been sold out. Ammo clears.
Fish gets one on Zindela backside.
Enemy remaining.
Reaction gets Fish, and then Jeffrey kills Ammo. So I think that's a
Reaction
tie
does
up at
have
about
his
2-2 now.
Is he able to deploy it? No. Float cleans him up, and now we've really got a game on our hands, folks.
I feel like now that Jeffrey's shooting back at Ammo, this could be even more interesting.
That goes there.
Ammo showing off his hops. He's got the shorty. Let's see what he can do.
I feel like this is the sort of gamble stack you want, going 4A, 1B, but you're really hoping that they want to come A, rather than all pushing B.
I mean, I'll be frank, if I'm just kind of doing like level 1 Valorant, and I'm the attackers against their eco, first of all, I don't want to be going hookah, and second of all, I want to be sending everyone long. Go long, smoke hookah, take elbow, smoke CT. It's kind of just like the level 1 play.
But as we just saw there, we saw the Kaylee's wingman come out to sort of clear out that hookah.
Yeah,
I mean, it
got
does
that hookah control.
It does get straight smoked off by Brim, and now as you see, everyone's rotated
They've
now.
taken too long, right?
If you're gonna go, you just have to go for it. You can't slow down and wait for more util. You can't wait for that.
What a
wingman
weird
to sort of
situation
be able
we
to get
have
back.
here. Like, everyone is just like, I don't know what is going on in the comms for both teams, right? They're just some lovely observing here, by the way, from Woeful. Really nice use
Ammo's
of
still
the
stuck in that
POV.
corner. Can he get
Ammo
it?
just.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ammo! What
wants
is
to get the gun.
happening?
Emmy gets 3 kills in that round as well,
And just
and the plant down.
big up Woeful on the observing. That was some VCT production level stuff. Clean work.
Great to be able to see the whole of the site there. So see every player. He basically had the whole of 10 players in one frame.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
But it's interesting to see that this silly gaming comp is actually quite viable on attack. I was sort of counting it out as more of a defense-sided thing because you don't have that sky. and the raise is sort of
This goes here.
raise sort of you can jump into the sights a bit better, but they're making it work.
All right. Notice how Fish has Fish in his shorty. Do you think that gives him a buff?
I think it does. Ooh,
Yeah.
Emmy coming out with 2 kills against these Vandals.
Okay, Emmy. Okay.
So even if they lose this round, this is damage to Sage
Wait,
Relay's economy.
What is that? What's that bulldog skin Emmy has? Can we get a look at that?
Emmy getting
please, Woeful?
3.
What is the skin? That's I'm kind of into this. Kind of cute. Kind of clean.
Well, hey, if it means Emmy's getting 3 kills against these Vandals, I'm gonna start running it.
Yeah,
let me
come on,
buy it
folks.
and I'll start running it.
Emmy's got the tech. Pick up this bulldog skin. Trust.
Will Zindela get any of these kills? Fish dashing backside.
Yes.
Gets the kill on Fish.
Player
The flash is a
standing.
little bit late.
But the spam from Kaylee through the smoke really sort of
Yeah. Good trade.
finishes it off.
And Woeful
Ammo's
just
still on B.
flexing his observer, showing off the bulldog. All right, Ammo. Let's see. Wait, what's Ammo? Oh, Ammo's
I
just
believe
saying.
this is
All
just going to be a save. It was a buy round for Sage Relay, and they've lost 4 guns.
right. Yeah. Time to save. Time for Woeful to show off his observer.
So Woeful, if we go to Ammo right here now, this is what we have to teach Jeffrey to do. You know, you have to cam in the corner rather than out in the open.
All right, so let's see if Jeffrey is taking notes for the next round. Although that would be concerning if Jeffrey was watching the stream, so hopefully that isn't actually happening.
But hopefully his teammates go, Jeffrey, what you doing, man? Come on, wake up a bit.
All right, 8-7, close game. Sage Wale with a slight edge here. I think both teams have a bye this round, if I'm not mistaken.
That goes there.
No.
Oh, no, my bad. No.
Sage Relay lost their last buy to
Yeah.
Emmy with the Bulldog.
So we've got a huge opportunity now, thanks to Emmy's efforts outside of showers.
But, I mean, just look at Emmy going, you know. Didn't get them that many kills in the first round, but that 4K, she got 12 kills now, and she got 15 assists.
Yeah, she's
So it
really
just shows how
stepping
much
up.
of a valuable player she is on that team. So it's the double stack in Hookah with 2 sheriffs. I feel like they either need to push this or they have to play back.
And we've got the full crunch here with Kaylee picking up Cinderella, taking
That
out the
was 2
smoke
through
player.
the TP on A.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. That
Here,
said,
I would just run A. Here,
exactly,
if I
and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's
Spike
what
is
they're doing.
going A. Emmy picks up Abby Debbie.
Emmy's on fire with this Bulldog skin. I think forget the Vandal, forget the Phantom, forget any other weapon. I think Emmy just goes for the Bulldog every round. Must be that skin that she's using.
All right, Spike goes down on A, but only 2 defenders there. Flo trying to pick off the rotate. It looks like Ammo is wise to it, though, and he actually hears the rotation from Flo. Let's see if Ammo can catch him out.
Ammo's gonna TP, so
Can we
it
see
gives
showers,
away.
Woeful? Yeah, go on.
Still
Lovely from
manages to get Flo.
Ammo.
That was a lovely swing.
Well
out there.
played, Ammo.
But if we look at the minimap, this is a play that I like to do. Jeffrey just doing that slow walk into bar. Just gonna wait for them to tap that bomb and then maybe swing out and get 1 or 2 kills. I feel like that you don't shoot there.
But no trigger discipline. Gives it
Yeah.
away.
You need a bit of trigger discipline, but Fish is shooting
Last
back.
player standing.
Stans takes him down, and look, Emmy with another one with the Bulldog.
Yeah, Emmy and Kaylee really stepped up that round. Huge round for both of them.
This is brilliant showing out from Silly Gaming, showing that, you know, we might be the underdogs, we might be 0-2, but we're gonna keep fighting.
I have to extend an invite to Emmy to my 5 stacks at this rate.
I feel like, yeah, she's playing brilliant Valorant this game.
Here.
So I believe this is going to be our first true buy versus buy. Stan's going for the push.
Oh, nice reaction.
Oh,
ult
but
from-
what a brilliant ult
Kaylee.
from Kaylee.
Yeah, just, I mean, I've got to say, like, Kaylee's
Ooh.
been getting tons of frags,
And
but
gets
she's
that,
had some,
and gets the TP by reaction as well.
and she's had some good util this half, like, really nice.
On hiding.
This is beautiful from Ammo. So just waiting for that trip. Picks up the ult again and gets another one in CT.
Ammo on Jeffrey's violence.
Remaining.
This is just amazing.
Whoa, what a round from Kaylee, though. She just was, you know, you could tell she had the confidence, the reads, the util, everything was on point that round from her.
I feel like we haven't seen Kaylee get many kills this game, but I feel like the support that Kaylee brings to the table for this team is really good, because the ults in the first round, she was always getting 1 or 2 with the ults, and they were always able to capitalize on it. But Kaylee themselves weren't able to get the kills, setting up the team for the kills.
Yeah, and sadly, you know, Jeffrey having a little bit of a rough game. Meanwhile, Ammo is proving who the true GOAT, the true MVP from the SMD era really is.
But I mean, when I play in my trios, as I said before, Ammo walking out, trying to, confidence
I know
swing
exactly
Jeffrey.
where you
Jeffrey just
are.
one taps him into out.
Yeah, you know, just as we're kind of ragging on him, Jeffrey stepping up with a huge kill to
I mean,
bring
that
his
is
team
his
back into
5th kill of the game, as I was about to say. When we're playing trios, Jeffrey's always bottom fragging, and we always have to tell him that someone's got to do the job of the
Someone's
bottom
got to do
fragger.
it. I mean, that's something I know well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we came up with a chant, me, Ammo, and Jeffrey trio, and then Jenny sometimes in the call, and she, do you know the Max Verstappen chant? We
I
sometimes
do
do
not.
the dun 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 dun,
Spike planted.
bottom frag Jeffrey, and we make fun of him, but I feel like Jeffrey's sort of doing a bit of support play this round, this game. I haven't seen him go for some of the plays he usually does.
Oh, that's dirty from Fish. Just
Fish, quite
absolutely wrecked both of the stage 1
It'd be
players
great
there.
if Stans could get. Yeah, I was about to say it'd be great if Stans could even get one here, sort of. But this attack's really strong from Silly Gaming.
I mean, they're just absolutely taking over the game here.
Sagewall just hasn't had a single good read or even a strong round against them.
Yeah, and I've got to say, I mean, the Gecko has, I mean, you know, I pointed out at the beginning that I thought the Gecko was the new tech, the new hotness on this map. And I mean, Kaylee is giving us a clinic her Gecko util has been phenomenal, and it's given her team so much info and so many advantages, just so consistent. I mean, look at it again, right? Like, Fish already onto A, following the Dizzy. Wingman comes into plant. We've got pulse for lamps.
I feel like this Silly Gaming strat is just get the bomb down, slow the pace down, and try make the make Sagewall
look at Fish here in
rush.
His judge throbbing in anticipation.
Ammo just swung him though, gets the one tap.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge kill from Ammo.
Ammo's just gonna tap this,
clearing out the main menace of the round.
Oh look, and the res comes through. Ammo getting one.
Player standing.
Yeah.
And it's all on Jeffrey here.
Jeffrey's just gonna sit back. I feel like even if he could get one here, it would still be a lost round.
Abu Dhabi too sharp, and okay. Sagewall A still in this game. We have a banger on our hands, folks.
Ammo getting a bit toxic in chat as well.
Yeah, Ammo dropping the spice in the chat.
I was about to say at the end of that last round as well. Not the round that Sagewall A just ran, but the last round, that Silly Gaming one. I was about to say that Sagewall A really need that. They really need that sort of momentum shift, like when Ammo won that 4K clutch. They sort of really need that round that sort of puts them in the open, and sort of says, "We're not here to mess around. We're here to play."
Ammo's got some spicy cams on B. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
All right, let's see.
Another roll out from Kaylee. This is such a quick thing.
What's nice is she fully clears Hookah, and then this is a dirty cage from Ammo. Does he pick up? Doesn't quite pick up the kill, but a lot of damage.
One, but Fish is very low.
Yeah, Fish is aware, and Kaylee has picked up her ult. Fish on site. Absolutely clap stands with the Fish shorty.
I feel like that's the ult coming out from.
And Fish is just holding W here.
Yeah.
You know that Fish, that shorty packed with Fish is just giving him enormous confidence.
Yeah. And now look, the Gecko ult coming back out again.
Yep. It's just so menacing.
Pushing.
Player standing.
Can Abu
Fish
Dhabi
here, a thrash there.
I was about to say, if Abu Dhabi gets 1 or 2 there, that could be a winnable round for Zindela. But
Mine might be a desert, but the B site turned into an aquarium right there. That was lovely stuff.
And we got it.
But yeah, no, Emmy's really coming out fighting this game. I feel like the whole of Silly Gaming sort of after that 14-12 loss, they were so close to getting that win. So now they're just really wanting to fight this now.
You know what to do.
All right.
I feel like
Well,
this
wait.
is the best chance they're getting. Flow with 31 kills already. That's making a statement now.
And it's a kind of a weird buy, but Abby Dabby and Ammo are just sending it. But look, here's Kaylee, gets the info with her Dizzy, not over peaking so far. Oh, swings, Abby Dabby with the kill.
For one.
Flo gets the refrag, Kaylee plays her life, gets the kill, and she's broken the round open. I mean, once again, just that kind of careful use of her util and good communication has been
That B
really...
site is wide open now.
Yeah, just fantastic stuff.
Emmy sort of holding everything off, getting that plant down.
And I mean, this is going to be really tough now. 3v4 retake coming out of CT. We do have
Not
the
even
Brimlock
a
on
buy as
Zindela.
well.
Yeah. He's stuck on a Spectre. Stands Zindela with the kill slow. Alright, and it's Floaty and Emmy alive.
Reaction getting that
slow.
one. I feel like this should be a close round if they play it well enough.
Taken down.
Oh, but the spam from Emmy. Really sort of 6 bullets left.
Remaining.
But reaction
Oh.
with a trade.
Wow, what a wild round.
I feel like if we have many more rounds like this, it's going to be a tough game. I feel like Sage will wanting to hold on to that perfect record. They're going to really sort of try.
Can we have a look at the scoreboard?
Push Silly
Woeful?
Game
I
into
want to
the
see the
edge.
economies here. Yeah, okay. So it looks like we do still have another buy for Silly Gaming. And actually, despite winning the round, Sage will kind of have to make do with some scraps here. A couple Guardians, Bulldog, and only the Cypher ult really to play with. No ults online though for... Oh my gosh, the name
Either
of the team
teams,
is...
really.
Yeah, no ults really other than Ammo's Cypher ult.
I feel like maybe you could get some ults with the orbs and a kill, but it's going to be quite tough.
Get him.
I feel like this is a very heavy sort of crunch towards showers, and as you saw on the minimap, it sort of pushes them back towards that A short sort of side.
Yeah, but we're not committing to the TP as Sage Wale. Looks like we're pivoting back to B, where, in fairness, Silly have had a lot of success. And it's looking like the right read so far. Only 2 players on that site. No real preference towards A.
It's Abu Dhabi and Stans though. So 2 of the stronger players on this Sage Wall side.
And I think they should be hearing the util now. Here come the smokes. So fast and
Oh, definitely here.
Dizzy.
There you go. You see the
Dash
Sage
backside.
dashing out.
Yeah, Fish topside now. Gets the entry onto Abu Dhabi.
He is low himself though.
Yeah, can Stan stay alive backside.
Stan's getting crunched
No, he's
by
overwhelmed.
left, right, and above.
30 seconds left.
I'm on this
Spike
slow
planted.
flank, so hopefully if this smoke fades, it sort of helps give him some...
Enemy down. My ultimate is ready.
I feel like they're not going to know this...
Reaction
flank.
kill. Res
Oh.
on site. 3v4.
Ammo's ult really helps them save this round.
Huge round
Blue
for
with
Flo.
2 kills there, and Jeffrey
It's
pushing in.
Jeffrey at the end with the kill onto
Attacker.
Zindela.
And it's
denying the plan.
silly gaming with the win against the 2-0 team.
I'm just absolutely gobsmacked.
I was like,
What
we're
a
in for
game.
it. I was all in for this game. I was thinking this is going to be such a close game after that first half, but Silly Gaming just got up and ran with it.
I put Silly into my C tier. You know, I had Sage Wale in the S tier, and this is just a massive upset, an incredible performance from a team pretty much everyone was counting out. And yet here they are, Floaty 35, 11, and 8, a superb performance leading from the front, Fish a menace all game, Emmy in the clutch, and then Kaylee, don't let that 12 and 16 fool you. Her util was on point that whole time. She was massive, especially on the attack half.
But you have to look
Jeffrey
at that
was
plant
there, I
section
guess.
as well. Kaylee with 9 plants. That's a strong showing, especially from that Gecko. You always want them to do that planting.
Yep,
Send that wingman out.
And to be fair, even Jeffrey, right? I know we were clowning on him a little bit, but he had some big rounds as well, including some Jeffrey on ammo violence. So we love to see the tension, the spice between those two. That big head-to-head. Woeful, can we see the head-to-head between Jeffrey and Ammo? Who came out on top of that duel? Is that something we can look at?
I believe we can.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Oh, Ammo came
okay.
out on top.
So Ammo won the duel. He may have won the battle, but Jeffrey won the war.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Silly Silly Gaming. And
Really strong show in there.
yeah, strong showing and just an exciting result for the tournament, right? I think that keeps them alive, especially upsetting, the team who were 2-0. I don't know exactly what the tiebreakers are, but I assume that's something that's going to really help them.
Yeah.
So that's some serious
Especially
spice.
having losing those 2 games by 1 or 2 rounds, coming out and winning a game by 4 rounds is a real showing, especially when it's against that top team. But no, it was a great game to watch. I sort of the first half of that map, I thought it was going to be a lot closer than what it actually was in that second half.
Oof. Well, all right, Deltas. I think what happens now? Do we know? We get a little bit of a break here, or are we straight into the next game?
I believe there's a little bit of a break, and I think Sefnix and Exo are going to be casting this next game.
Okay. I think it might be myself and Sefnix from what I've heard, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
So
Well,
we'll
it's the
find
Sage
out.
Roulet versus AME. I can't remember which team that is.
A main expansion.
Oh, A main expansion, which is
Yeah, so that's
Jackalus's
Jack's
team.
team. Correct.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting game to cast. And then on the mainstream, it's the Mayonnaise game versus Silly Silly Gaming. So hopefully, if Silly Silly Gaming sort of beat this Hamster Mayo team, which is Beckett's team, if they manage to beat that, they might still be in the running for the playoffs next weekend.
Well, it's all here to play for. So thanks for watching, folks, and yeah, come back soon for the next matches once they're live.
Yeah, and enjoy BCT.
Hello everyone and welcome back to BCT. Today we have Jackalus's team versus Reaction's team. What do we think about these comps, Jenny?
Oh, you know what? I was really hoping that we wouldn't see the cringe ascent comps. You know, those comps that everyone has. I think they're all a bit shite. I like that Reactions banded into the Astra. I still think their comp is a bit cringe. However, you know what? I'm happy with it. I don't like that I'm looking at the defender side, which is a main expansion, hovering the cringe comp. That's just pissed me off. Now I'm going to be biased for the whole cast. Sage Wall A win! Woo!
Let's go. Sage Wall. They did beat me earlier, but after that Astra pick, I'll be rooting for them.
You know, I think that's valid. I think that's valid. Anti-cringe, that's my thing. Like, I'm like Chet, you know? Like, me and Chet are so similar. Like, first of all, we look the same. And second of all, like, we both hate cringe comps. That's what I
both snakes.
What the? I'm not! Whoa. I don't want to do the cast anymore. Hello, can somebody come and replace?
Sorry.
I'm dropping out.
So yeah, both teams are locked in.
Both teams are locked in. I'm really hoping that we don't see too much cringe shit, you know? Can I say shit? I know, I did it already. I fucking hope we don't get... Oh, I swore again, man. Fuck! Oh, man, I can't do this anymore. I'm hoping that we don't see too much shenanigans, too much tomfoolery. I'm hoping for some fun stuff. We know that Ascent is kind of a dry map. Like, it's not very well liked in the community. Generally, a lot of people want it out of the map pool. I don't even think it's got an awful design. It's just so stale. It's so repetitive. You can expect the same thing on it over and over again. And that's why I'm really hoping that for a fun tournament like BCT, that we see some changes today. We see some fun strats, some fun executes, things like that.
Absolutely, we need to see some fun stuff because this is a really important match. I think the team that wins here definitely goes through. So it's going to come down to if they can innovate themselves or just like stick to the basics, and hopefully that will make a successful victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams 2-1 right now, I believe. So this is a big match. Whichever team wins this avoids any sort of tiebreaker, avoids any sort of sticky scenarios. They will get a one-way ticket straight into playoffs, and I just absolutely love to see that. I really think it's important that we highlight how important this match is. I think it's probably been a while since we've had a BCT game where the last game of groups is so impactful, where every single team that's playing could make their pathway, you know, they could pave their way into the playoff stage right now. But this game in particular is crazy how important it is for these teams to take the win, especially for Sage Wall A, because Sage Wall A have just lost to Silly Gaming, who were previously 0-2. You know, it's not a good look for Silly Gaming starting to climb their way back up. Also a really important game for them going on the other stream. If you guys decide you want to check that out, go for it. But for them, after losing that game, that might be a little bit of a, you know, maybe some mental defeat. And I think it's really, oh my goodness, the game has started.
We are straight in.
We are straight in.
It's a 3v3. I'm already battered, so here we are.
My God, Jack. Oh!
It's a whiskey from Jack.
Messi.
The time is running out. I think it's going to be, Reaction's going to come along.
Enemy remaining.
Well, a lovely pistol for React, I guess. We love to see it. Both of them fall to the spike, but I don't think it really matters, you know, given the circumstances of the game so far. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see too much of what happens there, but looks like, you know, got a couple of kills on either side. Cero putting in the weight, the super sub on his way straight from the cast into the server. Now that I respect. Reaction pulling the weight for his team. You know, as a seed 1, I think we expect him to be up there fragging regardless of the agent that he's on. And so far, he's done nothing short of it.
Absolutely, 3-0. That's smashing. On the attack side, that's a great for a pistol. You really need as many rounds as you can here on the attack of Ascent.
Absolutely. I think with the way that the map is, the way the map's laid out, you know, it's so defender-sided, especially with this generic comp. Even the Astra is quite a defensive pick, you know, like it's a pick you use to work the map. You don't have many stars, you've got to use them to your advantage. Or they might be going to Nero here. Might be lucky to get one. Oh my goodness, the run and gun. Oh, absolutely beautiful from him. Gets his one, gets out. Big fight here with Jackalus, but oh my goodness, ammo on the jet and just absolutely take the space. Overheats a little bit though. Walks up with that reaction and lets himself fall a little bit, but all in all, pretty clean round. I would be happy with that. Looks like they're going to get the bomb plant down too. Maximize their economical advantage over here. It's looking good. Honestly, clean round. I'd be happy with that if I was on the play.
3 guns into the next round. Couple of sheriffs. Can ask for much more. Reaction, top of the scoreboard as well. 5-0.
Alarm bot out.
Absolutely. That's the type of weight you really want to see him pull.
Placing alarm
Playing with
bot.
the Spectre here, almost kind of interesting that they don't give him a Bulldog.
Placing swarm
They leave it
grenade.
to Stans, you know, who's not
Placing
playing
swarm
high,
grenade.
which means he's going to be useless. No, I'm kidding. Nah, he's doing a great job. It's definitely tricky for him, you know, having his main agent there. So I think he deserves an extra little shout out for, you know, the work he's putting in. That
We
recall,
should talk about that dart.
I didn't.
We should briefly touch on that.
Blocking sight.
Oh no, it's yeah, straight into the site. It's actually very fast-paced round. They're just going to take this initial area. B.
Yeah, CSGO strat. Rush B, no stops. Looks like it's going interestingly so far. Look at the space in the front of B, but oh my goodness, everyone is there. Look at all the space they've pulled.
That's
And
on site.
absolutely
Spike
mopped
down,
up
B.
right now by A main expansion. Picking them off one by one. Now all you have is Reaction and Zindela. What can you do? No guns, Spike dropped outside of B main. Really unfortunate position for them to be in there.
Absolutely ran into a brick wall. They just stay in main here, behind the smoke. Not much they can do here. You see the spikes right there, out of
Yeah,
reach.
one
One
enemy
enemy
well, really
remaining.
unfortunate. Oh, and Jackalus will just absolutely
Long.
go over. Nice kill from Pheasant as well. Give Reaction his first death on the board. A flawless from A main expansion. I think after the way that pistol went is something that you really need. It's good for the mental and the economy.
Yeah, great gun round. That's gonna stop them from being tilted too much. Yes, that's great. Great start.
Yeah,
Especially after that those first 2 rounds.
Placing
love
swarm
to see
grenade.
it. Looks like interesting from Ammo here. Looks
Placing
like
swarm grenade.
really interesting to see what he buys. If he's trying to request something from his teammates at the moment. Yeah, he's just picking up a Vandal. I was wondering what was going on with his economy there. Looks like they're kind of posturing up mid here for Sage Wall A, taking a little bit of space A main, playing nice and slowly, using that Astra pick to work the map, smoking off that line from bottom mid. See what they can do. I like this from Neuro though, spicy.
Yeah, pushing right up. This is really ambitious. Just
Hmm.
gonna have 3 players left to go against.
Woo!
Absolutely whipped up by
Man,
Stans.
he
He's also
just-
gonna get the ult.
I can hear Standard's voice right now. I can hear his Polish cackle as he picks up that kill on the KO. I absolutely love to see. I think
Absolutely beating the Sky allegations.
so he's beating these burger flipping allegations right now. He flipped Nero like a burger. That's what he did, bro. Cooked him like the way he cooks a McDonald's. Actually real.
And look at this, another big brain play. They've got 3 players from the defenders on the A site, but they're running. Oh, they're actually going back now.
Oh my goodness.
Total
Yeah.
mind games.
This could be really interesting. But look at the rotations here. Oh my goodness, they're rotating in the wrong way. A-main expansion absolutely crumbling. They've realized that they've lost part of the map now where they've stacked A and they've over-rotated a little bit. They've reset to a bit of a default, which I think was a sensible decision from them. Let's see how Sage Will can play
30
out this man
seconds left.
advantage. Bit of a retake
Watching
setup.
here.
Let's see if Jackalus can get anything here on the way in.
When Jackalus has jumped on the site, down and crunching behind.
Azo though,
down A.
coming in clutch, gets one and gets out, loses a lot of health for it though. And oh my god, Ammo's gonna overheat. Oh my goodness, but it was worth it. That was a valid overheat. Pheasant straight down, dome to the
10
floor, and this
seconds
position from Zindela might be
One
everything.
enemy remaining.
And it is. She just absolutely killjoyed Diffcero. It's just Azo in a 1 versus 3. What can you do? 44 health from Mighty Guy earlier, and this position from Reaction just might be everything.
We're down to
Nice shot.
Azo, and he gets the first. It's a good opener.
Oh,
down to
he's a
1 HP though.
little bit. He's low, but this is doable now. Reaction slips away to heaven, gives up that space. Zindela peeking off the drop could be everything, though. These positions, the way they're playing off of each other, could be really useful.
Team A.
Oh my goodness. An ambitious try from Azo. I like what he did there, but unfortunately. Team Ace
I
coming
respect it.
here. I respect it. You know what? Jump down like a member of a SWAT team, and I just absolutely I love to hear that. I can hear the FBI open up in the comms. Flies down from heaven like an eagle. But
He jumps straight in. Yeah.
look at
It
the
looks like
here for A main expansion. If you have a little look, not far off from a lot of ults. I mean, some of them not impactful. You could say that the From the Shadows really doesn't do very much. Seru's still a little away from that lockdown, but Blade Storm on its way in, which is good considering the economical point of A main expansion here. Hunter's Fury on the way in as well, and so is that Null Command. Could be really big here.
Yep, it's just seeing some standard A gameplay here. Omen one way. Just gonna put that team to a halt right now. 5 players stuck in A main. They're really careful because we saw before the Jet was pushed right up.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we're having a bit more of an aggressive hold here on A site for A main expansion. Looking to expand A main here. Jackalus, posture right up, going for that.
What's going on, Jackalus?
He needs
Here's
to
the
get
sound.
He needs to get value from this, especially.
He's got
with
his teammate supporting him from behind. I think I'm putting my trust in
really,
him.
really big, yeah. Wait, look at this.
Pulls out the flash.
Ooh,
Oh, the knife. I think that must have got at least 4.
Yeah, definitely tied a few players there.
And
Look,
the B-line is straight out. Wow.
they're straight over to the B side. Look at this position. Oh my goodness. Will they clear Sero? The time is low. He chooses to fall back. I think this is a sensible decision, buying the time for his teammates. He could be really, really big here. Only 26 seconds left now, and they're still outside of B main. No util to clear it. They have no option but to go. If Sero uses these nano swarms as well,
These nades.
bigger. Oh, these nano swarms could be everything. He doesn't get checked.
Does he get destroyed?
They don't check him! Oh, and he gets
Yes,
2! Oh my goodness, beautiful shots from
10
Sarah, and he has
seconds
just absolutely put in the work.
8
Drop.
seconds round. They're going to have enough time to plant the spike.
Not enough time to plant though. Has he
Ammo's
done
got his
enough?
great position here.
It looks like they're a little bit aware. I'm not sure if they really expect it though. I don't think they will. Oh my goodness! Azzo! Woo! Hospital!
Azzo.
Ammo's head. Ammo definitely just typed something in all chat. I can feel it in my bones. The flash that comes out, a little bit whippy. Oh my goodness. No, it's just
Zendo is just stuck behind the smoke.
5 power. If I've seen anyone drops Azzo. 2 to go. Has to be. No, they can be on it. Oh, Neuro will unfortunately just differ there. A little bit tricky playing around that smoke. They'll res Azzo, bring that gun into the next round as well, which is great. I'd be pretty happy with that retake there. So I was A main expansion. I think they kept it pretty clean. But I'd also be pretty happy, you know, being able to get onto site, having that kind of a site take from Sage Wall A. Looks like they're going to have to eco now, as the economy for A main expansion after that pretty clean round will just bolster further and further.
Yeah, it's incredible they actually got onto site, bearing in mind Sarov took down 2 and they just took him, like, traded him straight out and just planted the spike. It's really impressive.
Yeah, both impressive stuff from both teams. Let's see what they can work here on this eco. Looks like we've got an Astra Star top mid. Trying to take a little bit of space. Quite quiet, just slowly walking up, using that util, working that Astra. Omen smoke A main goes up again for the defenders. Looks like they're really relying on this one way for the A main control. Not opting to re-smoke very often. It seems they like to throw a smoke at the start of the round and then leave it there. Interesting decision. Maybe they're just trying to slow them down, but with so much time, you do, I think, question what can happen off the back of it. Sensible decision to smoke A main now from Jackalus, but oh my goodness, this drone is really good. Clears out Neuro, and they're posturing off the back of it. Are they going to anticipate the true player? Oh, what the fuck is going on? Oh my goodness, Jackalus, 1, 2!
Jackalus absolutely saves it. Oh my god, 1-2 and he's straight out. Respecting the fact that the other team is on an eco.
We're watching the flash, look how quickly he got those kills. An actual hero for his team, as there could be everything here. Beautiful flash, but oh my goodness, he doesn't anticipate reaction being pushed so far out. This is a big eco. Oh my gosh, Jackalus with the 3rd on the round. Looking for the ace here, just absolutely putting in the work for his team as he won the 4th. The ace for Jackalus on the cards.
30 seconds left.
The start could be everything. Oh my goodness, stands in the 1 versus 3 to clutch it up. And oh my gosh, they won Jackalus. Stands will get 1. Beautiful 4K from Jackalus. That is the type of stuff you want to see from that Seed 1, from those high-ranked players. You expect them to be able to make those plays, get those timings, and Jackalus just showed us exactly why he is the Seed 1 of his team.
Yeah, amazing from Jackalus. He pretty much saves his team there after that whiff from Neuro. Against that eco, it's pretty rough going to only have a couple guns going through, but at least to get the round win, and that's on to the next.
That's true. I would be a little bit more worried if, you know, the economical position of AME wasn't quite solid. It could definitely be better, but right now it could be a lot worse. Full buys across the board for every single team. Looks like we're all pushing up outside B main. This start could be big. A C gets broken instantly. Here's 2 gunshots now. They get a little bit of information, and out comes that null command.
Here it comes again. The null command straight onto site.
Ooh,
Spicy. Has no util.
Sits Fedson straight down. A bit screwed over by that null commander.
Planted.
Oh, this flank from Neuro. Scanned out by the alarm bot here. Interesting drone. Abby Dabby droning into
He's ahead of it.
Oh my goodness, this timing.
Went straight past him, but was traded out straight away by Cell. That was beautiful.
Smoke, like ships in the night, they dodge each other. But Jackalus putting in the work for his team again. 3v3 now. Lockdown is online for both teams. Will they opt to use it? This lockdown from Sarah could be everything. This forces the players out. They have to push. What are they going to decide to do? They're going to play the time, go for the kills.
Last player standing.
Oh my goodness, reaction. Absolutely putting in the work. They have to go. They're going to get detained.
This will be massive.
One enemy.
Oh my
Both
goodness.
players detained. He's just going to walk straight onto the side for the free defuse. There's not enough time. No time. No time.
Not enough time. We took too long. Oh my goodness, and now he's going. Oh, he still kills Zendella. Now that's PM. Jackalus, another 4K again, but this time it just wasn't enough. Timing there a little bit off for that retake. I love the idea of that lockdown. Forces the players straight out, but also reaction did really good getting those 2 kills. If his whole team had been killed trying to get out, then maybe that round would have played out differently. Maybe A main expansion would have had enough time to defuse, but I think reaction deserves a real nod for putting in the work, getting those 2 all-important kills on the way out there.
Yep, so puts down the lockdown and reaction says no thank you. He gets pushed out, gets 2 kills, and Jack has no time.
Yeah, not really much that Jack can do. Pheasant with the Odin now, a merchant just like Cow and Zine. I've seen this before in Louds games. I'm expecting a similar performance from him. They're like a similar level. Pheasant's the goat.
should run.
Absolutely.
I want to see some EG com type plays, you know?
On type plays? Oh yeah.
Lockdown will come in on the attacker side. Neuro has to respect it. Falls off. Tries to get a kill on the way out. Will get detained on the way in, but I'll be surprised if Sage will overpush to get him. Azzo on site picks up 1. Traced by Ammo. Again, Ammo so aggressive on this jet. You can tell he's really feeling it.
Absolutely.
They know exactly what he's doing.
2 players from the flank indeed, actually. But
Ammo.
it might not come in time.
Jet diffs. I think this battle of Ammo and Neuro on the jet is absolutely poetic given the past argument. Oh my goodness, this paranoia misses slightly. Oh my gosh, it still works out. They still get the kills. 2v2 now. Hunter Fury online for Pheasant. What can he do with it?
Ammo might have to prove himself here. The time is ticking. Needs to get a move on.
Nice Ammo here to get this kill when he does.
I know it sits him.
One more in reaction. Ammo working together. Absolutely beautiful. I think we should really highlight this jet battle right now between Ammo and Neuro and the way that Ammo just sat Neuro down. Given the recent events, I think this is really important to both players that they perform well in this role, in this specific match when everything is on the line. Both of them putting the work in for their team at certain points. Ammo, definitely very aggressive, but we really saw how it paid off there and how it worked out for him.
Absolutely paid off. And Jackalus's team, A main expansion, they're left with nothing really. A couple of sheriffs, and they're staring at pretty weak defensive half.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit worried right now. Only having 3 rounds, you know, 5 here. Even though they do still have quite an impressive economy, given the scoreline, I don't think it really reflects how close some of these rounds have been. But I mean, you know, onto the eco now. We'll see what they can do here. That 1,900 loss bonus 2 rounds in a row, really not doing good for them. Recessing their economy right back as the economy of Sage Wall A starts to build up further and further.
Yeah, they're really giving the eco here quite a lot of respect, although they are bundled up here, and you can see there's quite a big flank all the way through spawn. Jackalus, it's going to be up to him. His KO.
Blinding.
Really looking to do a lot. Little bit with even on the drone.
Stop Dazzle here. Didn't he misses. Are they gonna clear this?
Molly comes in, but I don't think they're expecting it. At this time, it could be everything. Oh no, too many targets. Gets a dink, but that's all he can get. Zero, nothing on site, only has a classic. What can he do? The other 2 players behind. Pheasant goes straight down. Will they expect Neuro as well? Oh no! Delete the mod! Oh no!
Casters, Observer's shaking his head. That is, they've really failed to punish them there.
So disgusting. Our entire production team is shaking their head. That's how bad it was. Looks like Ammo certainly edging it out on the jet battle there. A little bit unfortunate for Neuro there. Maybe just panicked in the situation. You know, it's always a bit harder to shoot people when they can't shoot you back.
Ammo. Yeah, edging it out. His team has 3 ults here. So overall, could be great. See what they're doing. Probably quite a default round from both teams.
Yeah. Looks like Aiming Expansion and Sage Wall are both content with playing quite slowly. We haven't really seen many fast takes apart from that standard fast B take with the null command from Sage Wall A here. And from Aiming Expansion, we haven't really seen anything aggressive, anything fancy. It almost feels like they're, I mean, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they're almost respecting Sage Wall A a little bit too much, giving them the space. Like, you know, they give it up so easily. Even when they play aggressive, they don't get the frags. I would really love to see some more confidence coming out from AME here. We know they're a good team. Just like that. That's the confidence that I want to see. I want to see Neuro taking those peaks, especially as the Jet, that aggressive character with that getaway card, that dash. and he has just shown us exactly how useful it can be and how capable he is.
Yeah, very aggressive, very brave. Close the angle. He has ammo reloading actually, which is a bit of a pitfall from that play, but Reaction's team, they can't really do much now.
Good here. Jump spots mid, sees nothing. Falls back to hold onto that market angle by the looks of it. Pivots towards A as they see the knife come in. Paranoia at the ready. Jackalus, Azo, and Neuro all here. This could be so big if they get the timing of these peaks right.
They're running 3 players, more on the way. All stacked up on A. It's going to be on Jackalus and the side team. Oh my god, the side players absolutely demolished them.
They've absolutely sat them down. Bonnie and Clyde there, both of them. The absolute dynamic duo just putting down the enemy team. That was absolutely beautiful, and I think that's the confidence boost that AME really, really needed. I want them to be confident. I really want to see them being brave and taking those picks, like those peaks, because we all know exactly what they're capable of. It almost feels a little, not disappointing, but for lack of a better word, you know, seeing them kind of sitting back, giving up that space. I want to see them having those confident holds, really playing off each other, using that team synergy just like they did in that round. I want more of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a confident hold on A. You said Bonnie and Clyde, bit of Batman and Robin. And so they're definitely going over to the other side now. They're going to try their chances here. With Jet looking up in mid. But I think they've read it already, and they're getting to rotate again. He's stuck in main once again. By the repeat.
Alarm bot.
And facing a brick wall again.
Unbelievable. Jackalus knows that alarm bot chased him, so he just gets absolutely Jackalus. Yeah, ammo. It overextends a little bit, but this height could be big. This hole could be really big. Looks like they fall back. Reaction tagged down to 6 HP here. Just one peek from a turret could kill him right now. I think they're a little bit worried. That Astra character, when you haven't entered the site, is an important one to keep alive. You need those smokes. You need to be able to push those players back. Attack of pings in spawn here makes you interested if they're going to try and take that space or if they're just aware that somebody's going to be close by.
Yeah, and they seem to have actually made this possible now. It is in a 4v4.
Oh, look,
we're actually looking in mid. And it looks like Quake Flood. Spike will go down, but that's a 2 players lost there. 3v2.
Yeah. Reaction 6 HP here. What can you do? He's so late into A main as well. Stans has to survive for as long as he can. Buy enough time for his teammate to come and help him. He gets one. This is so big from him. Flash comes out. Oh, just peeked slightly ahead of it. But Reaction gets the kill. 1v1. Pheasant versus Reaction. 6 HP. A shock dart could kill him.
The shock dart could kill him, but I'm not sure if Pheasant has it online.
Ooh.
Scan dart. Nothing revealed. He's not going to stick it, just a tap, and Reaction is way ahead of his...
Oh, and he nails the peak. Absolutely domes Pheasant. A very nice try from him, but honestly, a really, really impressive claw back into that round from Sage Relay there. If I was AME, I'd almost be a little bit, a little bit frustrated with that round, which is not what I like to see.
Absolutely, there were lots of answers in A, on B, sorry, and go through mid, up to A, get a few kills, and it's another round.
Just a little bit disconnected on that retake, I think. They had the tools that they could win the round. And I'm not... you know what? Interesting. We're getting the timeout here from the attackers from Sage Wall A. Really wanting to secure this last round, which I'm not surprised about. I think this is a very important round. If they can finish this attack side half out 8-4, if they can even win the pistol on next round and flood into the rest of the scoreline, this could be so big for them.
8-4 in attack, can you imagine? That's absolutely... That's beautiful for attack side ascent. So it's really pressure on the other team now to try and get maybe 7-5. That could be doable, but
it's not.
This timeout is an absolute BM.
It is BM, isn't it? Even if, AME managed to get to a 5-7 half, will it be enough? I'm still impressed with the showing that they've had this half. I think they've had so many good moments, and I want to see them continue this forwards. I really want to see them do well. I really like what we've seen from Sage Wall A. What I would like to know, if they decide they're going to keep it, is that Neuro has brought up an operator. I think this is the only round in the half he has. I'm not sure if this is up to personal choice, personal preference, or if it's down to economy, because they've not been snowballing. They've won staggered rounds, so they haven't really had a chance apart from those 2 rounds that they won, to build their economy. Maybe they haven't been in the economical position for it, but we normally see Jets kind of running rampant around mid with this AWP. It'll be interesting to see if Ammo does that in the next half, if he takes advantage of that more than Euro does. Spell command out, execute in.
I think it's going to be straight in. The smokes are a bit late to pop. And then it's going to take a pick. Well
Yeah.
worth it.
Just the timing being a little bit off there, a little bit disconnected on the synergy there from Sage Wall A. A lovely shot from Neuro as well, really capitalizing on that operator purchase, showing us how impactful it can be. They have caught the site though. The timing of this lockdown might be bad. Fezzik could destroy that with his hunter. Oh my, that wasn't even Fezzik ulting. It was heavy. I've lost it, Seth. That's how exciting.
They didn't get the null command out in time. And now, oh my god, 2 players detained. It's a disaster. There's still 4 players alive. They're not going for it. Still sitting behind that Astral Wall. They still got full util.
Yeah, look at all of the time bought already.
Retakes on.
Spike
Dark
already.
comes in.
Dark comes
So
in.
much delay. No one's even on the spike yet. And it's
Big
just
kill.
ticking.
They needed that. Neuro has to hold it. Somebody has to kill Neuro. He's holding it. He's sticking it. Oh my goodness. He's going to make it. He's sticking it. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculous round. SWA had all of the cards that they needed to win that round. And it just all fell apart. Those spams through the smoke were absolutely beautiful. That hold, that teamwork there from AME is exactly what I want to see from them. Is exactly what we know that they're capable of. And I love to see them really working together like that. That's not an easy retake to win, but the way that they held down that site so that Neuro could go in and stick the defuse. Also, I think a little bit unlucky for SWA there. You know, maybe some unlucky util, some unlucky spams, maybe some kind of bad positioning. But, you know, honestly, I'm happy with that half. If I'm AME, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Get 5 rounds, and I think hopefully this could be enough to carry them.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Look at the 2 seed ones right at the top. It's really, I think we're going to get a really close game here.
Yeah, love to see it. It'll be interesting to see what Ammo does, how aggressive he is on defense. You know, already pushing up.
And speak about it. Yeah, Ammo's right up. They take the info that Neuro is lurking around.
Yeah.
They're grouping up towards B here, but look, Reaction's already way ahead of it. He's going to rotate.
Yeah, so he's jump spotting mid here, trying to check. No killjoy util for mid here. Looks like everything is for sight. We've got this double back sight set up here for SWA. We'll see what they can do with it. I think this is a sensible decision. Not much presence shown, but as they start to walk back, Ammo has to come up big here. And so does Stans. This is down to them. If they both fall here without getting much value, this pisses me over.
Spidey senses have to be tingling here. He's feeling a lot of silence, a lot of pressure from the attacking team.
You know,
There's
Ammo.
only 2 players here. They see the util coming through.
Oh, Stans. A little bit dodgy, a little bit whiffy. Ammo, big kill from main. This position is so important to hold into. Stans mollies himself as he dies. Beautiful utility from him. Takes one down with him. Oh my goodness. This pushing smoke. Oh, Azo
It's
just
crazy in the smokes. Ammo peeks out, not getting any worth. And it's a 2v4. It's all gone wrong.
Sarah, I think Sarah might have secured this round here. There's absolutely no
player standing.
Crossfire, just too much for Zendella to handle. We'll pick up one, but in comes Sarah lurking up behind. Gonna wrap around. He might just have this kill for free. That was such a big pistol for A-main expansion to win, and it feels like they are well and truly back in this game.
A-main expansion, yeah, that was wild. They absolutely found those holes, especially with Zoe coming back for the lurk. Absolute win condition. They found those holes, exploited them, and that's a pistol. That's great. Put them back up to 6-7.
Absolutely. This is such an insane game. Everything is on the line for these teams. You can really see how back and forth it is, how close it is. I'm really excited to see what these teams can pull. I'd love to see, you know, they've got a lot of investment here into this bonus AME. Not very much from the other side. Literally just a sheriff, and that's it. This one might be seeing something aggressive, though.
Massive fight here. 5 players versus 4. 3.
Oh, this flash could be so big, but the counter flash is so beautiful.
They're all blind.
Oh my goodness. Ammo will take one, but that's all he can get for his troubles. Neuro will jet diff him. The jet battle going so unbelievably back and forth.
They've cleaned up that eco around there. It's just 2 left in mid to try and pick up the scraps. Absolutely beelining it to B.
Zendella and Abby Dabby a bit scared of the turret there. No, Timmy's aimbot might be a little bit too much for them to handle with those classics and that long range.
Yeah, it's still up. It's still up.
I like the idea of trying to walk into A-main, but the read is just all over the place. Out on come A-main.
I respect the gamble, but unfortunately it's not going to work out here. meticulous detail here on the attack. No one's here. They're just going to get a free spike plan. And 2 defenders. It's going to be looking pretty bleak.
Last player standing.
Euro
And there goes Neuro.
He wants his ecos. He wants to jet diff ammo, and you can see it. Zintella, what can you do? A classic and a 1v4. Maybe you can try and kill Azo if you're lucky. You know that he's 1 HP, but other than that, I don't know. I think she just has to try and get one with her, swallow her pride. Tell her team.
Time to the spike, maybe that's the best you can hope for in a situation like this.
Looks like what she's pushing for, but they want her dead. Look at Sarah and Nero creeping.
They are hiding for it. They want that orb for that ultimate economy, which is going to be so important. We're looking at a 7-7 here, so anything is going to be helpful.
When it gets close like this, 1 or 2 ults can just absolutely swing this around. It is incredible. Oh no!
Absolutely. Oh no! They're going to find it. Are they going to go for it?
Oh my god, she makes it. Good on Zintella
drop.
for managing to die to the spike. I think that was quite impressive, all things considered, as literally 1 health.
Oh, yeah, a little play like that. I'm the spike orbs, like we said. Great stuff.
Look how strong this bonus is going to be from AME, though. 2 Vandals, 2 Spectres, and a Ghost. Interesting. I think it'll be interesting to see if, you know, anyone from AME decides they want to throw their rifle over to Jackalus or a Spectre over to Jackalus, or if they're going to have him play with the Ghost, because he has been absolutely running rampant on Stage Wall A so far. It will actually upgrade that to a Sheriff, making this bonus just a little bit stronger. I think this is incredibly winnable.
I think it's definitely winnable. Great bonus coming in here. And there's a lot of players stacked up to A. We've seen this once and once again. Taking the orb, like we said.
Interesting that we see absolutely nothing mid from either side right now. Both teams just absolutely ignoring it.
Absolutely ignoring it.
But other than that, got a big gamble stack A over here.
And they've gambled correctly. Played their cards right.
Turns! Get spammed through the smoke, get picked off by Jackalus, and they start running back. Will Ammo hear it? Will he call for the team to rotate?
Yeah, they're slowly edging away. Sign of minor defeat. But they are going to clear mid here. I hope they do, because there's lots of space for the taking. The defenders aren't really having a say with it.
Yeah, not really, you know, going up to face. Looks like both teams have kind of reset a little bit back to a sort of more default position on both sides. This fight could be big. If Reaction dies, no smokes for the retake or the stall. This could be big.
Concealment.
I think he's cool.
I think
he's going to show a bit of discipline here. But he does know he's against 4v5, so he knows he needs to make a play.
I think they've heard. They know that the time's low. This is everything on Zintella. She has to get 1 here.
Seconds left.
And she does.
She does. The spike is dropped.
Down B.
Oh, doesn't get
Trades
away.
up. It's their time. It's their time.
They can't get the
dash up. There's no time.
Oh my goodness! Zintella, my queen, an absolute hero. Oh my goodness, she's just come in and absolutely saved Stage 4A. That is so impressive. She has swooped in out of the sky. She saw the Gotham Justice signal and said, I'm coming. I'm on my way. She's actually Batman. Like, how insane was that? Such a big round. The most important kill to get in, you know, in the entire round. That kill on lane. No way to get the spike in that time. Even if it was on stairs, you know, then A main expansion would have had to, they would have been able to plant. But I think they all panicked as well. You can see the kills at the end of the round flooding in, even for Sage Wall A, even after, you know, the round was already lost.
Yeah, absolutely. Hero plays, which is really what they need. Lower seeds stepping up. I love to see it.
I really love to see the Seed 5s pulling their weight. You can really see how much impact Zindella's having. I just know that their team comms are going crazy after that one, and I absolutely love it.
I love it. We're just seeing deja vu here. Three defenders on A, and the rest of the team in A main. Just straight up aim battles. You're gonna see who has the better YouTube usage here. He's ready to dash in. He goes in. Defenders just look to be giving this up. Maybe going for that retake. Ammo's going to go for aggressive. The Jackalus
completely alone. From him. But Reaction! Oh my goodness, goes for the spray transfer. Stands is there to back him up. 3v2 now for Stage Wall A. Looks like they're going to get the bog down. Pheasant, Hunter's Fury, what can you do? Cero, he's been impactful on these lurks so far. I want to see him keep doing it. Starts to get spammed down. Pheasant has to get 1. He has to fight some time. Gets them and he doesn't.
And Sarov.
Oh, unfortunate. Just a little bit too many players, a bit too much for him to handle. A really nice try from him, though. As, you know, feels like Sage Lair is starting to run away with it a little bit. Even though, you know, the scoreline is still so close, it feels like they're really stepping up now.
Yeah, it's too much for them to handle that flood, and now they're 2 rounds ahead.
Yeah, I'd also love to note, anybody, if you're coming from the other stream or if you're here watching, Hamster Mayo have just defeated SLG and crushed their playoff dreams, I believe 13-10. So this game, you know, decides a lot. SLG now, unfortunately, no way of making playoffs. Really nice try from them, as far as I know. Obviously, I wasn't watching, but I think we should really have a nod to them because I think they, you know, they defied all expectations.
Yeah, moment of silence. Was that silly gaming? Oh god.
In the chat for silly gaming.
That's in the chat.
And yes. 07s, Fs, ROPs, God bless.
And let's see if it's going to be RIPs. The Jackalus team, A main expansion. Actually coming out of B main now. It is Washi. Nero takes one off the site.
Action with the trade. Do they know? Yes, they know about Abby Dubby backside. He can't do anything. Azo gets picked off by Stanson. The timing of the flashes is such a messy round. The synergy off. It feels like it's just coming down to 1v1s and Angels. Ammo with the op. Just ego peeks into Zero and picks him straight off. Jackalus.
That is great stuff.
They've isolated the players with this cosmic divide.
That's a nice place from Jackalus. Spike's still left out in no man's land.
Here.
2v3, so it's still doable. But Ammo with this op, he's just staring them down. Let's see if they make a play here. Oh, Pheasant.
One enemy remaining.
We love to see it. Oh, Stanza reaction just shut them down. Beautiful play from them, and now they really are starting to run away with it. I love that cosmic divide. They knew where Pheasant was, and they split up the players, got those 1v1s, even with that 3v2 man advantage. It was so important that they keep that as clean as possible. You can see that even though they've won 3 rounds in a row, their economy is still just a little on the ropes. Players buying for each other. They have to bolster this up, and this is a really big round. This could put them on 11 here with AME deciding whether they're going to eco, whether they're going to buy. Looks like they're a little bit, you know, back and forth about it. A little bit worrying here. I think you want them to have some more confidence when they're down on the scoreline. You really want to see them confident, because I don't think they were on that defense half. I want to see them taking those fights, being brave and challenging.
Yeah, because Ammo in for play of his own absolutely shuts them down. That's going to be real disappointment. Yuri saves the round maybe, trades him out, and that's going to save him just for now. But reaction.
Different reactions, a big, you know, a big kill back there. 3v3
Plays all around the place. Yeah, 3v3. The defenders are spread thin. The attackers just wandering around mid at the moment, looking a bit lost, but reaction's maybe making that call. They're going to push mid, destroy this alarm bot.
Nero almost, you know, thinking about playing around with that op, but decides to put it down. You know, we didn't really see him pick it up much on the defense. I love to see the parallels of how much Ammo is using it on this defense compared to Nero, seeing how much value he can get from it, but also, you know, the ways that it puts him in those compromising positions, the way that Nero capitalized off that and instantly traded his teammate that he got down.
Shutting them down.
Yeah, great play, but fade it out. We're going to see TTV can get some
30 seconds left.
TTV. Come on, TTV.
Yeah.
Zindela going for spam here, doesn't find very much through it. And they're on to site. Nero will wrap around, wiggling his way through, clearing out the site. They know that there's nobody backside, and in they go. Plant goes down. Looks like we've got the null command on here, online for stands. I reckon they might use it this round. I reckon they might give it a go. Oh, Azo needs to get one, I think. And Nero comes straight in. 3 on the round now, almost looking for the ace. Falls back to play passively with his team. Very sensible, and I just don't think they're going to clear Azo.
Yeah, the null command might be a bit late, but stands what
What the fuck?
Last player standing.
Oh my goodness.
And it's down to him still.
Nero for the ace.
Cleans up Nero. He's
1v1.
really low. Jackalus has to clutch it up here for his team.
Jumps down. 1 flash online. Spam. Doesn't
Time is ticking.
Stands, moves over to the bomb. Knife out. Little bit of a fat finger there. Holds the half. He knows Jack's going to peek.
Jackalus playing that perfectly. C1 experience coming in clutch. Oh my god, he's playing with him.
Real. A nice shot from Sans, but you know, what can you do in that situation? What does it even mean when you lose like that, you know? Jackalus just absolutely playing with his food there. Gordon Ramsay, the master chef, absolutely. Calling Sans an idiot sandwich with that clutch. It's absolutely ridiculous. We just love to see that from him. And I think that's the round that they needed. If you saw, you know, that would put their economy on the back foot as well. A main expansion bought into that round. They invested everything that they had. They invested that Blade Storm. They invested all of their guns, all of their money. If they weren't to win that, you know, what could have happened? I reckon that the game would basically be over. Sage Wall A would have pushed it to 12 with the economy, and they'd be in a really compromising position. But now look, they're back in. Ammo. I'm not quite sure if he mentioned that there.
I think he missed it quite. Wow.
Ash comes in. He's coming. Oh my goodness, they just danced around. Beautiful. But look at this push and pull. Neuro all the way to heaven. Will they anticipate it? Yes, they will. Neuro overheating, looking like ammo last half. Oh my goodness, the parallels.
It's a disaster.
Oh,
4v3.
Spike planted.
In comes the shock dart. Abby Dabby, what can you find? He can find over diff. Absolutely. Average Jonas on the server apparently, and Zindella will just pick up Azzo. What a clean round from Sage Wall A. 11 on the board. And look at the economy for A main expansion. Only Jackalus survived that last round. It was a clutch. Where is their economy going to be now? I think this might push them to 12. Sage Wall A are running away with this.
Two rounds away from qualifying to the playoffs. No hero play this round. Jackalus did save them before, but the team was just a bit all over the place. Maybe the nerves getting to them. They're going to head over to B now.
Yeah, oh my
See what
goodness.
happens.
Buying up into this round could be so big. Looks like they're kind of toying around. I don't think they even know what they want to do. Interesting to see they haven't taken a timeout, maybe trying to ride the momentum, but it just doesn't look like it's working. The only rounds they've been able to find are a pistol and a clutch, and the follow-up for that is not repeatable success. We can't look at this and see them do it over and over again. They're not winning cleanly. They're not winning these rounds the way that Sage Wall A are. I really want to see them step it up here. We know what they're capable of. I want them to show us what they've got.
You should run.
You're going to be given that chance here. No command coming to the site. Two ults invested. Another hero play.
When they needed
Straight
him,
in.
he picks up the two entries. Lockdown goes down, and they're just shut out of the site. Jackalus peeking into the smoke, dodging around. Azzo, big kill with that stinger. Might even get to upgrade the gun here.
Spike planted.
Looks like he can't, a little bit too far back, but I think he has done more than enough. 2v5 now. They do have that lockdown if they can make their way onto the site, but Sage Wall A, what can you do? Look at this setup. Look at the way they're ready to keep off each other. That paranoia. Absolutely beautiful. Neuro. A little bit tilting for Jackalus there. Dying. Stands in a 1v4.
And it's almost a flawless round. That is truly a mirror of what we've seen before. They're really stepping it up.
This is absolutely ridiculous. That is the type of round we're looking for from A-Main. We want that repeatable success, those hits. Look at that, all of those kills from Nero. I mean, I don't know if you could really fully call it repeatable because of the round that you had.
Maybe repeatable. Yeah, 2 ults invested there.
You know, if he's going to keep stepping it up like that every round, maybe that's exactly what they need. When they need him most, the way that he's shooting into these sites, the way that he's just flicking from head to head like he's playing Kovacs. Senk is probably having flashbacks right now watching the way that he's moving. Like, you know, oh my goodness, it's just absolutely beautiful. This Battle of the Jets is absolutely a battle for the ages.
I love this Battle of the Jets. And you see Ammo's pushed way back into mid here. Maybe Nero's scared him off a bit. He's going to move
all the way out. Look at all of the space they've given up. Looks like they're trying to rinse and repeat here a little bit. A-Main expansion, knowing what worked last time, but Ammo just slightly ahead of it. No smoke CT.
Smoke isn't there.
Timing is just off. Where is the synergy? It looks like it's lost again. It comes and goes for A-Main expansion. Abby Dabby could be big and he gets one. I think he's done enough. He's done good. Gets over diff by Pheasant. Take the space. And they still have that lockdown online for Zindella. If they can take the space in front of A-Main, they can get this kill onto the Killjoy here. This could be everything. This round could be over. But Sero...
It was looking dire. So, on the flank, that is great stuff. They still have the lockdown online. We'll see if they're able to use it here. They're really scared of Sero.
He's going to go kill the lockdown. I don't think they're going to know.
The Sero...
Reaction's got no idea. He's still locked. They killed the... Oh my goodness, they killed the lockdown. Zindella on the defuse. They don't know she's not on it.
They're playing with their food. Jackalus, 2 kills to finish him off. He is doing absolute God's work. Tied up almost 10 to 11.
You can see the synergy for both teams a little bit off. The smoke timing off. Ammo peeking a little bit off. You know, that 2v2, the synergy a little bit off. Even, you know, Jackalus winning that round individually and Sage being quite disconnected in it. It's just a bit worrying, you know. It's getting late now. This game is getting close. We know how much it means to these players, you know, how much social credit you get for winning these forsaken games. We know about the clout. We know about the BCT clout and how much it matters to these players that they win. This game is everything. Whoever wins this gets a one-way ticket into playoffs, and you can really see how it's affecting, you know, how the pressure affects these players and how they play around it.
Yeah, and even with a sub, I think of one of the teams here is
definitely something to note. The fact that Analyze isn't even playing. You know, Sarah.
Yeah, and they're still playing as well. Can't really maybe
Mandela placing a mid-round killjoy setup. Love to see it. Oh,
can't recreate what he could before.
From the shadows into back.
And it's all over the place.
Reaction with
out.
Right there.
They're on the site and look at them. They're running away. They're scared. They're scared of this eco. I'm not surprised they're showing it so much respect, but oh my goodness, this position from Ammo. Feel they clear it. You can see they're worried about crossing. They know somebody might have the line. I think they should be diligent enough to clear this. He's so low. A single bullet to the leg will take him down. Oh no. I'm not sure Fezzan's aware. Ammo has to hit this shot and he whiffs!
Ammo whiffs!
Oh my goodness.
Well, they've noted him. His team is not.
He knows. He knows.
No help from his team.
And they'll sit him straight back down. I think they might even consider going back here.
Left.
Oh, Sero with this late mid lurk. Decides to opt to join his team in the 3v3 scenario. Fair enough. Recon Dart goes in, clears out the A-bomb site.
Yeah, and it's a free site. A-main expansion. But oh no. There's only 10 seconds left. They're using the Sova ult. Checker's going to have to try and get the bomb down here, but they're flooding in. Reaction takes out Zero.
Big kill. That's a lurk down, and they're just flooding the Reaction! 4 kills on the round.
Reaction.
1, 2, 3 headshots. Oh my goodness. That is the seed one that we like to see. Look at the work he's putting in for his team. 25 and 13 on that Astra. His util has also been on it. I think we should be noting how good it's been. You know, we haven't seen as much of it on the defense, but all of that Astra's, the stars, the nebulas he used to take that space in middle. You know, you can really tell that he knows what he's doing, and his team have never needed him more than in that round. That was worrying. When Ammo missed that shot, I got worried. That could have been a career-ending shot if the game had, you know, ended a little bit differently, if that round had ended differently. After the 20-game loss streak he went on the other day, you know, he's fighting for his reputation.
He's fighting for his reputation. It's a reputation battle. But Ammo's coming out on top at the moment. We'll see how it ends up, but it's looking quite dire here for the attackers.
Yeah.
They're going to go up.
Pressure is
fast retake.
Match point here for Sage Wall A. 1 round and they take it all. They get into playoffs.
And there's her again.
Oh, Neuro.
Makes the hero play.
He's going forwards. He's still going. Do they know? They know. He overheated by himself. Reaction just sent him straight down. Neuro. Oh my goodness, it's getting messy. It's getting late.
Spike's planted. No luck from Sarah this time. Win condition is if they can truly hold on to this site, but it's going to be washy.
Yeah.
Still got plenty of time from the defenders here.
Reaction here. Wonder if they'll use it to try and cut off back site. Maybe give it something to play around. This from Sarah could be everything. Sarah has to play
everything
to perfection. Good flash from Azo, buys the time for Sarah, but Ammo with the operator sits him down.
And there's 2 playing backside.
Heading into backside here. He's seen them shots down.
Ammo with the up kill.
1v3 for Fez in the C5, and he can't do it. Abby Dabby with the final kill as Sage Wall A. After their loss last game, you know, you question they might take a little bit of an, you know, that was a bit of an upset. But here they've shown us exactly why they deserved that one-way ticket into playoffs. Highest scoring team, 3-1, along with, I believe, Hampson Mayo, and they will be taking it.
Sage Wall A move through to playoffs. And what a great game in a great fashion to move through. Close game, 13-10. Reaction top of the scoreboard. Couldn't ask for more.
What a ridiculous game. I think we really have to highlight the effort from A main expansion here. We saw some really fun stuff from them. But at the end of the day, the less cringe comp won. And that's what I love to see. You know,
we love it.
I think it was nice to see the way that Sage Wall A used that Astra, the way that they played around it. They use it for that space taking. And look at this scoreboard. This is ridiculous. You can see the impact on every single player. You can really see how everyone put the work in. Reaction, all of those impactful kills. We saw all of those 4Ks from Jackalis, those clutches when his team needed him. Neuro quietly fragging. It feels like towards the end he heated up more and more. He really got into himself. He got comfortable. Ammo, we saw all of that aggression. We saw some of it paying off, some of it not, but we saw all of the calculation behind it. And I think it was really clever. Abby Dabby quietly with 15 and 17, 15 and 17. I think, he deserves a nod because he moved up quite quietly, getting a kill or two every round, putting in the work for his team. Zero, we saw those amazing lurks that he did, those timings. You saw his real gaming understanding, how much he really channeled the timing, knew when to peek, knew when to push in, when to pull back. Stans, no, he beat the whoosh allegation. He beat the burger flipping allegation. He beat the burger flipper
on the KO, nonetheless.
on the KO. Like, he played a different agent to Sky and won. Is that not the craziest thing that you've ever heard? Like, honestly, he should be proud of himself. I think, memes aside, he did a really good job with that impact. That util was good. Those flashes were good. Again, he was quietly there, always there for his team, always there straight away to support. Zindela, really good work. That one round could have been, imagine how different the game would have been if she hadn't won that one
She
round.
stepped up. All of these players stepped up here from the Sage Roll A. And they will be moving on. What would you have to say to the losing team here?
Oh, the losing team, maybe they should get a bit better. No, I'm just playing. I think that Amy, while I haven't seen their other games, in this one I think they did a ridiculously good job. They should be very proud of themselves for the way that they played, especially with a sub, I think you could see where the synergy was affected a little bit, but at the same time, I think they should be so proud of themselves. The things that they showed, the rounds that they had, the individual prowess from every single player, especially Pheasant as well. I would also love to highlight Pheasant. You can see 10 assists. Like, I don't think any player here had a bad game. Quietly, I think we saw some really impactful Sova darts from him. Really impactful, shock darts, drones, some really good tries. Like, I think, 7 plants, that's my fucking support goat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly think both teams deserve a real nod for how they played. But I also would say I think the better team won today.
Team, yeah, I agree. Reaction at the top, he's been instilling, I guess, a lot of confidence in these players. Am I going for those peaks? Zindela, clutch play.
Absolutely.
The rest of it.
I think, real nod to these players for going through. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that will result in Hamster Mayo, who have beat SLG. They move up to being 3-1 and they will go through. And AME, I believe. Let me see if the bracket has been updated. We'll have a little look. Hamster Mayo will be going through 3-1. And then Sage Wall A moving up, being the other team being 3-1, will also go through to playoffs. I think we should give a really good nod to every single team that's played in this BCT, though. I think we the best strat. Shout out to you, Seth. Tell me a little bit what it was like playing on your team. Tell me a little bit about it.
Bit about what it was like playing. It was very stressful, actually. A lot of weight on your shoulders sometimes. But we had fun. That's the main thing. We got a win, and we had fun. That's all I can say.
Hear that. Yeah, shout out to you guys. I know that you guys worked really hard, and I'm so glad that you had fun. Silly Gaming, I think, defied people's expectations.
I think they did. Yeah.
I think the fact that I don't think it should be, really taken into account the fact that they lost the majority of their games, but how close they were. The scorelines of their games were absolutely ridiculous. And I think we should get a real nod, to how much they really fought and battled to the very, very end. The mental resilience and the synergy from Silly Gaming shouldn't go unnoticed. And if I were them, I'd be really proud of them. Like, I'd be proud of myself. I'd be proud of my team.
Yeah, every team should be proud of what they did. Every team getting a win. I hope they had fun. And
absolutely. Love to see every single team getting a win here. Congratulations, especially to Sage Wall A for winning this game in such a wonderful fashion, and to Hamster Mayo on the other stream. Goated name, goated team. I think this was an outcome I think a lot of people predicted, but I also don't think, people predicted the upsets, the close score lines. I think, it's really important to note how close so many of these games were. Massive congrats to the 2 teams that qualified to playoffs, and I absolutely cannot wait to see the rest of the group stage tomorrow.
I cannot wait. Group B coming up.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling about playing, Jenny?
I am very, very excited. I have to buy lots of soju tomorrow before work. I don't have enough of it. I need a variety of drinks. We're going to have so much fun, and, I'm super, super excited. What do you think about, tell me a little bit about Group B before we head off, Seth, next.
A little bit about Group B? Well, 5 teams in it. I know that. We've got Avian's team. I'm actually quite excited to see them play.
I think they'll be an exciting team to watch for sure.
Yeah, well, this was exciting to watch today. Group A was great. I expect nothing less of Group B.
Yeah, such a thrilling match. So fun to cast, so fun to watch. Really cool stuff shown from both teams. Nice night market woeful. That looks fucking sick, mate. Really, really good job from both of these teams. I think they should both be super proud of themselves. That concludes our BCT Day 1 group stage. Hamster Mayo and Sage Wall A bringing it through in dominant fashion to qualify for the playoff stage next week.